Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Sunday night. It is Sunday night. And this is a special edition. You know, we had to do it and have some fun at the same time. So come on in, come on in, come on in. How's everybody going? How's it going? How's it going, Marcellus? You good? You got yourself on mute, brother. You're on mute.
I forgot I was even on the screen, Daryl. I'm sorry.
It's all
I
good. It's all
forgot I was even on the screen.
It is
Oh,
like a bunch of people in here. Let me see. Let me get started. Hello, Betty and Dolores. Welcome. Let's see. I'm sliding down. Uncle Fred, Dion, Christine. Ooh wee. Charlene. Little Pig Feet. How you doing? I'm gonna get it right. Is it Mary Mary or Mari Mari?
no, we switching to Mary Mary because we don't know yet.
Like the gospel singer. Okay.
Yeah, we'll do Mary Mary.
All right. Sweet Pea. Rejoice Wellness Care. All right. Blessed Lady. Londa. Just Being Me. T. Davis. Kelly Hayes. Fitness is Everything. Gerald. Love and Happiness. Creeby. Keisha Green. I think, CC. All right, everybody. If you haven't done so already, please click like. I need you to do me a favor. If you're watching on mine, click like on both of my videos. And then also I want you to go over and click like on Marcellus's channels as well. We want those likes. We want all the likes. Now, we don't want just a little piece of the like. We want all the likes. So Marcellus is live on 2 channels. I'm live on 2 channels. Please click like on all 4 of those channels.
Hey, Charlotte Walker. Hey, Pig Feet 50 and Fitness is Everything. If you are watching on the Daryl Moore channel, please make sure you just hit the daggum like button. That's what he's trying to say. Also, and Daryl has 2 channels, he's simultaneously casting to both of those channels. So if you're on either one of those channels, make sure you guys hit the like button.
Yep.
And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, please hit the like button if you're watching me over there on the Mad Church Disease channel as well. Thank y'all so very much. Now, let me go ahead and do some introductions here. This is a impromptu sort of Sunday night live. Daryl and I decided that we would team up for this live. Excuse me. And so that's why we are here with you all tonight. And you will see on tonight that we are going to pretty much be taking our time talking about Bishop T.D. Jakes and the Duane Youngblood case, along with the affidavits that were submitted. So tonight we're going to be discussing the affidavits. Yesterday I discussed the letter of settlement or settlement offer letter that Tyrone Blackburn sent to Bishop T.D. Jakes. Tonight we will be discussing the legal affidavits that were submitted by criminals. And we're going to
Dang, you didn't cut it. You just like by criminals.
But I mean, that's what they are. They're criminals.
Yeah, you ain't lying. You ain't lying, brother. I'm just laughing. It was just funny. It was just the way you said it.
You know what I'm saying.
You
So
we're
we're
like real cutting guy, like by the criminals.
Oh, that's what they are. But we'll definitely be taking about that tonight. Now, I know for the Mad Church Disease channel, for those of you that support the channel, I'm trying to get at least 10 of you guys tonight. If you guys can at least send $10 to support the channel, that would be great. Or I can get 2 of you to submit $50 or 4 of you to do $25. That will help meet our budget, and we will stay on budget for the month. Otherwise, we are going to be off of our budget. And you will see the Cash App information for Daryl as well as myself on the screen. So so for those of you that are over there with a cigar vlogger, make sure that you guys support. And just no matter where you're watching, you can support both of these content creators that you see on the screen tonight. I definitely want to hit. You ain't missed nothing, Red Lantern. We just starting. And Cut the Fluff Sports Media TV. Good evening to you as well. And you guys can. I have Venmo. What do I have? Venmo, Zelle. Oh my God, everything. If you look in the description of my video, you will find that. Daryl, do you have other ways that you can get support? Is it in your description?
Yeah, and it's running down at the bottom on the ticker tape.
Oh, so it's down on the bottom of the ticket.
Venmo, Zelle, all of it.
Okay, so Daryl's information is on the screen. Mine is in the description, or one of the moderators over there on my channel will put that in the chat for you, or I'll have to do it myself because I don't see too many of my moderators over there, but I'll take care of that myself. All right, Daryl. So let's before we get into the whole heart of everything, let me just give you all an update. So last night, yesterday I was just sort of in my head all day yesterday, and I was just like, I couldn't really figure out how these criminals could, feel so comfortable doing the stuff that they are doing. You understand what I'm saying? And I was kind of like taken
Mm-hmm.
aback by it, and I'm just like, it kind of really got me. And so yesterday I was like, okay, you know what? I didn't want to really drink any wine, so I said, let me just go get me a beer. How many beers later? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About
1,000 bottles of beer on the wall. Oh my.
about 5 or 6 bottles of beer left. Later, I was like, okay, I was waiting on another content creator, St. James, to go live, and he didn't go live. So I said, okay, well, let me just go live. And so I went live and I started talking, and so if you guys didn't have a chance to see that, um, uh you guys can definitely take a look at that live. Mary, I'm sorry, I keep calling her Mari. Mary came up and we had a great conversation last night, and we're going to have another great conversation tonight. At some point, we will, of course, probably drop the link for you guys so you guys can
Mm-hmm.
participate. But yeah, that's my opening for you all. Jai, good to see you here as well. And so that's the situation. Yeah, that's the situation. So if
Okay.
anybody has anything else they want to add to that, Daryl.
I am good. I'm just glad to see everybody back. That means they love us somewhat.
Yeah, somewhat. We got some folks that are definitely supporting the broadcast, and I'm very grateful for that.
I am too. I thank you. I thank you because you didn't have to be here on a Sunday night.
Yeah, and we got a long road to carry, and some information to haul, because we want to talk about a little bit of the inconsistencies in this statement.
Mm-hmm.
Last night I'm trying to remember what I titled last night's program. Let me see if it's on my phone. Um, Let me see what's on my phone. I don't
Oh
forgot.
Lord.
I forgot what I titled the show last night. Um, oh yeah. TDJ. No, that's not that is not my last video. Oh, that's what the last night's video is entitled. Tyrone Blackburn, 3 clowns and an angry bishop.
Oh
Um,
shit.
well, that's what they are. And I put on the thumbnail for settlement purposes only. That's what it says on the thumbnail. Now,
Mm.
this particular thumbnail, you guys, I forget what I put that on there, but I think I put some about criminals and affidavits. What's
Mm.
up, Lynn Pearson? Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate that. So yeah, we're gonna get into some things today. I'm opening up my Google Drive because I want to read some of these darn exhibits, and I don't want to have to be scrolling through a lot of stuff. I tried to go through it before.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do anybody in the chat recall when Bishop Jakes responded? In his response, did he mention Landon Claiborne? Anybody remember? If not, I'm gonna have to go back over there. I'll be reading it, Daryl, while we're talking about it. So I'll have to go back over there and look. But Landon Claiborne also submitted a affidavit. And y'all know, of course, the other dude submitted one. So we had LaShawn Youngblood. We had what's the guy's name? Landon Claiborne submitted one. And then
Mm-hmm.
we had let me see, what's this dude's name? Uh Joshua Munoz, the Munoz fella. And
Mm-hmm.
I gotta flip his because you can't even read his unless you flip it. You gotta flip this thing around. You need to rotate it. I wonder will they let me rotate it. Oh Jesus, I might have to open this up on my computer because it won't let me rotate it. Let's see. Move, find, security. Okay, you just go ahead, Daryl, because I'm trying to get
Which one
myself
you want me
together.
to open up? Put
No,
on the
no.
screen.
I'm just start talking because I'm trying to
Oh,
open this
because
up.
Because you had said we were going to start. We were going to go back in there and look at his.
Yeah. We're gonna start on all the affidavits.
Yeah.
Um,
So it's two. It's only two affidavits. Oh, you mean the affidavits of on behalf?
everybody, because we're talking about everybody. We're talking about
So
everybody.
because I was talking about Jakes and Dexters, because the rest of it's just.
Well, I
Oh,
mean, yeah. Well, you want to look at the inconsistencies of these people's statements. But I'll open it up on my side. Let me see which number
okay.
was this. 35-7. Can I open this up on my side? Yeah, I
Just
just
tell
did
me.
it.
I'll put it on the screen. That's the one you want on the screen.
Uh, well, we can start with that one. This is the David B. Spalding fella, because there's a couple of affidavits, and I just want to discuss these because we did the demand letter. Now I want us to refer back to the affidavit so we can look at the inconsistencies of the statements and we can make sense of it. Okay, so that's the whole idea of what I
Wait a
had
minute.
in mind.
You said 37 dash what?
Mine was 35-7.
Oh, you went back there. You got
Oh,
that.
yeah. Mhm.
Okay, I got to go out, so I got to go back to that particular day.
Yeah, to that particular filing. That was the filing before we just had our last filing. And while Daryl is pulling that up, because this is there's a lot of there's like 4 or 5 affidavits, love and happiness. One of them's by a 42-year-old man who lives over there in Pennsylvania as well. Then you got the two criminals, then you have the wife, then you have the brother. How many is that? Is that 4 or 5? It's about 4 or 5 of those right there. So in my estimation, he thought that he was going to be using these individuals. Now, some of these people, for love and happiness, some of these people are friends. One of the persons is his wife. One of the persons is his brother. One of the persons is a criminal, a tier 3 SA offender. So I mean, it's a lot. Okay, it's a whole lot,
You
and I
said
def
35 dash what?
that one was 35-10.
Okay, so that's Exhibit F.
F, correct. Hmm.
All righty.
And which one is this? Let me see.
Claiborne dude. All right,
Okay. And
let me.
just so you know, go ahead and pull up. You can pull up 35-7 as well. That should be Exhibit C. That's Daniel B. Spalding. So you should have open. You should have open Landon Claiborne, and then we'll go over to Spalding's. Okay.
Okay, let me blow this up.
All right.
Okay. Zoom, 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 zoom.
Now
Hold on.
let me tell you guys why I'm going over this again. Because I think in order for us to get a clear picture of what was done and how things are done, I'm sort of taking us back and going to bring us a little bit forward here in a minute, because I really believe that this is worth mentioning and this is worth talking about. And the
Mm,
reason why this is worth mentioning and worth talking about is so many people are really looking at this case from the outside. I saw a woman do some commentary early this morning, and I actually watched one of her videos, which I never watch any of this lady's videos. Now, it's not uh it's not who you probably thinking it is. It's just it was some random thing that came up on my timeline, and it was an older woman. And I said, okay, so I'm going to watch whatever she's saying and I'll see what she's saying. Of course, she has this attitude that, she's still taking the position that TD Jakes has maybe done something, or
mm.
he's guilty of it. And, but I just said I would listen to her just to hear her out and hear her thoughts and so forth. So then she started talking about these affidavits and all of this stuff right here. And then she mentioned, of course, Richard Youngblood's affidavit. And we'll get to that in just a minute. But these are the people that have submitted these affidavits. Now, Daniel B. Spalding is a 42-year-old man. Okay, understand, Daniel is a man. He says that he's providing this sworn affidavit to present knowledge regarding the claims that Duane Youngblood has raised. Now, my thing is this: how do you have knowledge about something that you weren't present upon, and you're just actually recounting or rehashing a story that someone else has told you? So you have to understand, ladies and gentlemen, that the majority of the people who have given these affidavits and have who are going over these affidavits, these are people who do not have any sort of firsthand knowledge. A lot of these people don't seem to be raised with him. Some of these people are just people that he met in passing, and they developed a friendship, and then he started recounting or telling them this story. If you look at the words on here, it says in 2020. Now, let me just also say this. Y'all need to understand, because I've been looking at documents, that Duane Youngblood did not get out of prison until August of 2024. Did you hear what I said? He did not come out of jail until August of 2024, according to the documents in this trial. I don't remember the exact date that he appeared on the video podcasters, the podcasters, the video uploaders program. But I want to clearly state that I do know that that was shortly after. So that might have been in October or November. I want to say November. Could have even possibly been December. One of you guys can go over there and check if you want to check, but I don't remember. But he had just literally got out of jail. And if he had just got out of prison, so I need for you all to understand the sort of dynamic of this. Hey, Lovejoy, this individual got out of jail. Hey, Miss Lex too, by the way. I see you guys there. These people just got out of jail. This man just got out of jail. So within 2 months of getting out of jail, he will say 2 or 3 months, he made these allegations against Bishop T.D. Jakes. Okay, so he went from jail to affidavits and having these people to come and write these affidavits and make these claims. So let's take a look at what this man says here. He says, in 2020, I began reconnecting with Duane and going out to lunch a few dinners. On one of our times, he began to tell me the story of his life and what happened along the way. Now, let me just stop right there and tell you, anybody could tell you the life story, right? And Daryl, at any moment, just cut in here and stop me, because you know I get to going.
Yeah, before you go into it, I need to point out the purpose of the affidavit. This is very key while Marcellus reads his affidavit. I need to read this to you. I am providing this sworn affidavit to present my knowledge regarding the claims raised by Duane Youngblood concerning Bishop Jakes. This document is based on my direct observation, experiences, and any relevant facts within my knowledge. Keep that in mind while Marcellus is reading.
Okay, so he says that he told me about an interaction with T.D. Jakes where Bishop Jakes had talked with him and later tried to kiss him. He then told me of a telephone call where Jakes made an offer to take care of him for life if he would only have sex with him when he came to Pittsburgh. He also shared other stories with me about other parts of his life. Those experiences have shaped my understanding and perspective on the claims raised by Duane Youngblood. So I need for you to understand the key and central focus of this affidavit was a kiss. Okay, was the kiss, alleged kiss, and then the telephone call where he's stating that Bishop T.D. Jakes said that he was going to take care of him for the rest of his life. And hey, Creepy, good to see you here. I want you all to understand something. The life story is irrelevant. The other stories that he talked about that shapes his understanding, irrelevant. So the only thing that I see as far as this letter or this statement is concerned is the alleged kiss and the telephone call. So understand something. The central focus of this, where he made a clear statement about being taken care of, was the taking care of part of this letter. So this is just saying that Bishop T.D. Jakes promised to take care of him. I want you to understand that this is not a first-hand account. This man was not present. All the way this man got this information is the same way that we got the information, is that Duane Youngblood sat down and recanted and started to recount this story, just like he did on the Podcasters podcast and just like he did for this person during lunch. So as far as I'm concerned, this affidavit holds no weight whatsoever.
And before you go any further, I want you to go up to personal background. Item B, I have personal knowledge of the facts and circumstances detailed in this affidavit. I want you to remember that, and then the purpose of the affidavit as Marcellus goes forward.
Yeah, well, you got to understand, he has no personal knowledge.
Because he wasn't there.
Correct, because he wasn't there. And this is another reason why I do not think that the judge is going to consider these or that these will have any sort of weight whatsoever. Yes, you have.
Hearsay. It's hearsay.
Yeah, it's hearsay, but it's also you got this information by going to lunch and a few dinners. Just because I tell you some stories at lunch and a few dinners means absolutely nothing. Now, Londa, I believe that Youngblood did tell these dudes this, but Youngblood has been telling a lot of people this story, but he has no proof of this story. He's just telling people this story. And just because you can recount a story 50 million times, it doesn't mean that you're telling the truth.
Right. Because I could get up here right now and I could say, Moni, No Love, and Lynn Pearson tied me to a chair and beat me with a rope and a water hose. And I've never even been in the same room with them, but I know them from talking online. But if I tell a bunch of people that doesn't make it true, that just means I'm out here lying on the two of them.
Correct. And so, as far as I'm concerned, this affidavit is actually going to go nowhere. Okay, Daryl, start pulling up the other one, please.
You didn't want to read them? Oh, that was it.
Yeah, that was it. That's why I said, yeah, that affidavit was a paragraph. He don't know nothing.
So we're going to Exhibit C. You said C?
We're going to go to, which one is this? Oh, God, help me.
Yeah, it is C.
It is yes, C. Exhibit C. Yes.
Yeah, here we go. It's coming up.
Okay,
and I'm going to pull it up.
You might have to rotate this one if you can rotate it on your screen.
Oh, Lord. Let's see if I can do that.
No, you don't have to rotate it. Just keep scrolling down. After you get past the cover letter, you can. It's straight up. Keep scrolling.
There we go.
Here we go. Thank you, sir. All right, you all. Now this is by Mr. Daniel B. Spalding. Mr. Spalding is 42 years of age. He actually lives in the same state as and I know you agree, Londa. I'm with you. He lives in the same state of Pennsylvania. And here he starts off. I want you all to get the key. He says he has personal knowledge of the facts. Okay.
This is a form letter from both of them.
Yeah. Scroll back up because I want to be fair.
I was trying to get to the part where you're gonna read.
Yeah. I have personal knowledge of the facts and circumstances. He didn't detailed in this affidavit, so maybe he's sticking to the facts that he's gonna list in this affidavit. But if he's saying that he has personal knowledge of what went on with Youngblood, that's an inaccurate statement. All right, let's go down.
All right.
Now he's saying back in 2006. So let me stop right there. Hold on. Let me do this.
19 years ago.
When did Duane Youngblood first go to prison? I got to think about it.
Lord.
Oh, hold on. I got to look it up. Hold on. All right, y'all. Just hold on to your hats because I'm trying to do some excavating here tonight. We're doing a little bit of work tonight. We're doing the hold on. What year he says this was? 2006. Okay, so I believe, I don't know if 7 years later was the last time he went to jail because he went to jail twice. Okay,
he went to jail. I know he went to jail in 2008, right? 2008, 2009.
Okay, so 6, 7, 8. So we'll say 2 years after he met this gentleman, he went to jail for the first time. Okay, so it says back in the spring of 2006, I lived with Duane Youngblood. So this is somebody that was a roommate to Duane Youngblood writing this. Okay, so one evening, Duane told me that when he was a young man, he took TD Jakes out to eat. And at some point, the evening, Jakes had made Jakes had made a sexual inappropriate pass at him. I want you to stop right there. One of the things that TD Jakes' attorneys pointed out in their response to this, and this is another reason why I wanted to go over this, is because you guys notice that Duane Youngblood's story keeps changing, right? Because when I first heard this story, I thought that Duane Youngblood said that after they had come from a service, they took Bishop Jakes back to Sister Giles' house. Y'all remember Sister Giles? And they were sitting there at the table, and they were sitting there. And I don't know, Sister Giles must have got up and went to bed or went into another room. And that's when all of this was supposed to transpire. But the attorneys, TD Jakes' attorneys, keep pointing out the fact that these stories keep changing, because at the response that I heard, I think yesterday, or the other thing that we read from the attorney, on the 14th, on Valentine's Day, somebody said that it was supposed to be coming from a birthday party, right? They were coming from a birthday party, and they were driving Bishop Jakes back from a birthday party. So either if you were coming from a service or you were coming from a birthday party, we don't know, because at this point the story just keeps changing. Okay, but he's saying that this man says that he told him that he took TD Jakes out to eat. So was this out to eat at the birthday party, or was this something else? And Gerald says, no, the story was he was taking Jakes out for a birthday dinner, and he was eager to take Jakes. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, all of this stuff is baffling, but TD Jakes' attorneys did highlight the fact that this story is not remaining the same. Okay. And then he says, Duane also says that Jakes had later called him and said that he would like for the two of them to have an exclusive sexual relationship. What does that mean? So he told you this story, and you just simply said that they were supposed to have some sort of exclusive situation. No, no, not at all. I don't understand that part of it, because it makes no sense. It makes no sense, and that's why I don't understand it. I don't understand it because I'm not knowledgeable, don't have the cognitive skills to understand it. The reason why I don't understand it, ladies and gentlemen, is because it's bull job. That's all I want to say to that.
Pretty much.
That's all I want to say to that. And I want you guys to make sure that you're hitting the like button. Please, if you have not yet hit the like button. What up, K Rich? Good to have you guys here.
Recash, it's not dated 5/24. It's dated the 5th day of December of 2024.
Correct.
He was supposed where the 12 is, he was supposed to put December, but he put just the number 12.
Yeah, that's the whole thing there. Absolutely. That is correct. Now, what was the other one that I wanted to go over? Let me see. Jesus. Which one was that we just did? What number was that?
That was item C, exhibit C.
I ain't gonna go to the long one next. I gotta go. Let me see if I can get to Richards. Oh no, let's go to Mr. Munoz, which is 35-9. You definitely gonna have to rotate that one, Daryl.
Exhibit E.
Yeah, it's exhibit E.
All righty.
Because you see, they did some old funny business. Even when they submitted this document, they submitted this document as an image. They didn't even send it. So you see how it has that little grayed out shade area,
chicken grease on it. Yeah.
You can't even see it that good. So you have to rotate this, Daryl, because it's gonna all be on its side.
I'm gonna see if I can rotate it. I don't know if I can.
Now, if you can't, let me get over to my stuff, because I can rotate it. I'm gonna have to read it to y'all though.
Okay, let me see. Hold on. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Okay, because it's 35.
It says unable to rotate PDF. Dang it.
Hold on. Let me see if I can rotate it. I can rotate it. Oh, Lord. Hold on. Let me get it. Okay, hold on. One more. Okay, there we go. I rotated it. All right, you guys, I can read it to you. Now, Mr. Munoz, he is the 33-year-old SA offender. He is a tier 3 SA offender. So this is one of the criminals who submitted a affidavit on behalf of Duane Youngblood. Now, this is what the interesting thing about this. According to Duane Youngblood, this took place in the 80s, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if this young man is 33 years old, how old would he have been way back in the 80s?
Shoot, he wouldn't have been born. I don't think. If he's 33 right now, that means he was born in 90 9, somewhere in there. 98,
all right.
99.
Well, he's 33. He just got out.
He'd be right around my nephew's age.
Yeah. But he just got out of jail too. Okay. Because remember, you was saying, "Oh wow, he stayed in jail a long time." The last time that you and I talked, you remember?
Yep.
Okay. He's 33. This guy also lives in Pennsylvania. He's also claiming that he has personal knowledge of this situation. He
And
says that he first met Duane in 2015. They started to develop a friendship around that time, which then became a strong friendship in 2020. What does that mean? Anyway, when we started to meet on a regular weekly basis for breakfast and for fellowship. Really? So you're meeting with him, two SA offenders
for breakfast. Is that breakfast in the morning after? Could
They,
be.
I'm saying they're meeting for breakfast. What do two sex offenders? He says for fellowship. What are you fellowshipping about?
I don't even want to imagine in my mind.
Okay, let me move on.
Yeah, because you can only imagine. There was a lot of bread basket being touched.
Now they met in 2015, but he's claiming it was one such breakfast on or around July 2023 that Duane shared his story on his interaction with Bishop T.D. Jakes. Now I want to stop right now, ladies and gentlemen. Get now. I'm just about to tell y'all something huge here. When did he say that he had this breakfast with Duane? In July of 2023. When did
he
Duane?
Was in prison?
He was in prison. He was.
He didn't get out until 2024. He's
in prison, which means this man is lying. On a legal
document, which means he committed a felony.
Mm-hmm.
Fine, cash fine, and prison time.
Now, and I'll be honest, this is one of the reasons why when I go over these documents, I like to go over these documents multiple times, because you don't always catch everything the first time. So sometimes you got to sit with stuff and go over it again. And so, yeah. And even if they were cellmates, this guy should not have been writing this affidavit, period. Because you telling me a story in prison means absolutely nothing. So let me just go on and continue, because I ain't got time.
Wait a minute, Marcel. You got me thinking here. He said they developed a strong friendship in 2020 when they started to meet on a regular weekly basis for breakfast. How could he meet for breakfast if he was in prison?
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's the whole point I'm making.
Because the man did what, 9 years, right?
Yeah, according to the parolee paperwork, the parolee paperwork says that Duane Youngblood did not get out of jail until August of 2024.
And he was doing time. So they wasn't meeting for no breakfast unless he was bringing it. Oh, Lord, shit. Let me stop. Shit. Oh, I just started cussing. Let me go and think the music so I can calm down. God damn it. I hate somebody playing in my damn face.
Okay, so this is the point I'm making, and this is one of the reasons why I wanted to go over the paperwork, because if
Lord have mercy, then
yeah, okay, and I know prison serves breakfast, but not allowing intense times of fellowship. When you got to eat, you got to chow and get up on out of that.
30 minutes, grab your food, eat, get back to your cell for the head count. Lord have mercy. They just playing in our faces, Lord.
Jesus help me. Lord, I'm trying my best. Okay, Lord, let me get through this, because I'm trying not to laugh. Come on, y'all. Because when I start laughing, I get all this water in my eye and I can't read. Hold on. Okay, so it says here, Duane shared of a time where T.D. Jakes had been staying at someone's home and wanted to see Duane. T.D. Jakes. Now, see, this is an inconsistent statement right there. What do you mean staying at someone's home and wanted to see Duane? Duane claims that he was driving him around. You understand what I'm saying? So this statement right here, that statement right there, don't even make no sense. Okay, so let's just go on and continue, because I don't want to belabor the point. T.D. Jakes and then attempted to kiss Duane, but Duane had turned away. After this initial rejection, T.D. Jakes had then called Duane's parents home and asked to speak to Duane. T.D. Jakes then made an offer that if Duane Youngblood was with nobody else other than T.D. Jakes, Duane would be taken care of for the rest of his life. These experiences have shaped my understanding and perspective on the claims raised by Duane Youngblood. Now, y'all listen to me right then and there. Mr. Munoz rode the short bus. And whoever typed up this
The
statement with
wheelchair lift and the tinted windows. And he took his classes in the trailer in the back of the schoolyard.
listen here, whatever whatever paralegal had to sit up and type this out, I feel sorry for that paralegal, and I'm sure that paralegal had to be, shaking their head when they did it. I'm sure they had to. But ladies and gentlemen, key point we just made in this statement and just showed you for everybody to see and connecting the dots, that Duane Youngblood did not get out of jail according to this document and according to this paperwork until August of 2024. How in the world was Joshua Munoz meeting Duane Youngblood in July of 2023, sitting down having breakfast with him? How was that even possible? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on. Let's go to the next one. Because I just want to deal with the affidavits, and then we'll have our fun, and we'll start laughing here in a minute. I know this is pretty heavy.
Because I'm mad right now. So we'll God, double damn it. Playing in my face.
I know they something else. This is something else. Okay, let me find the other papers. I got to go to my, oh Lord, I got to log back in. Oh no, here's my Google Drive. That's what I did. Okay, wait. Let me see which exhibit C is. Hold on. We did exhibit C.
We already read C.
Okay, we did C. Hold on, I'm just hold on, let me see.
We didn't do D.
Okay, and we didn't do B. Okay, let's go to the brother statement. Let's go to Richard's statement here for
And that's exhibit B.
That is exhibit B, yes.
Because these jokers playing in our face. I ain't got time for this.
And I wanted to highlight this, you all, because this is key. Because when they respond to TD Jakes, they're going to need to give an account and to answer for the inconsistencies of these statements. If they do not deal with
it, brother. Go ahead. He lives in it. Guess what? Now it's making sense, brother. Youngblood's brother lives in Atlanta.
Okay.
I'll state of Georgia, Gwinnett County. That is northeast Atlanta.
I will talk about this in a moment. I will discuss that in just a moment. Let me just say this, you all. Let me slow down. Duane Youngblood's attorney is going to have to answer for the inconsistencies of their statements. Now, keep in mind that part of what TD Jakes is alleging in his case is that there is a conspiracy going on to file this paperwork. Now, I'm just going to say, for the sake of conversation, for those of you that are on the Mad Church Disease channel, if I'm not mistaken, Dr. Dingleberry lives in Atlanta, Georgia. And when they said that there were going to be additional videos made by his brother and some other individuals, it would have been nothing for the brother to go in studio or meet up with Dr. Dingleberry to rehearse these claims or to put together some type of story. And that's just my opinion. Now, am I saying that happened? I don't know. Could that have been a possibility? That most certainly could have been a possibility. So as we unfold this and we continue to look up this stuff, and we look at this case a little bit more, ladies and gentlemen, you are able to see that there is a definite connection, or could be a connection made, between Richard Youngblood, Dr. Dingleberry. But let's just keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that there were supposed to be some alleged phone calls between Dr. Dingleberry and Duane Youngblood. So there could have been a situation there, and that could have been how they connected. There could have been several different things there. So that still needs to come out and in the court, and they need to discuss that. Go ahead, Daryl.
Prison phone call. If you don't want a trace of you talking to somebody that's in prison, you would call, I'm in jail. You're my brother. Let's just say I'm going to pick somebody out the chat. Let's just say Love and Happiness wants to talk to me, but doesn't want it to go trace back to me. You would call you, my brother, and then you get on the phone with me but we all on the phone together. But as far as the jail is concerned, and they monitor who called in, you would be the one that called in. But I'd be actually talking to Love and Happiness.
Yeah, and they have, and everybody who's ever had a relative in jail knows they'll call you and ask you to call somebody else. Everybody,
Bingo.
everybody know that.
Because that way you don't eat up all your JPay money, because you only, as far as they're concerned, you only made one phone call, but you actually on a conference call with a bunch of folks.
Yeah, which is definitely possible. So here we go. He's a 62-year-old male. I'm going to be jumping around this one, Daryl. So I'm not going to read all of this. He says in the fall of 1990, he spoke with Duane Youngblood, which is his brother, on the phone about a personal matter between him and Jakes. After sharing with him what had happened to him, he began to tell me an interaction he had with Jakes. He told me that he had gone over to the home of Sister Giles to visit Elder Jakes. After speaking with him about his life and some of the things at home, you see how all of this is consistent and everybody's just repeating and rehashing the same thing. Duane said that he had noticed that it was getting late and he had to leave. As he got up from his chair to leave, Jakes met him and tried to kiss him. He expressed how awkward, stunned, and uncomfortable it made him feel. He then shared that he had received a call from Elder Giles the following day, and it sounded as though Jakes was taking a bath. Remember, we kept calling it a bubble bath phone call, and that's why. When he proposed to take care of Duane financially, if he had sex with him when he came to Pittsburgh for preaching engagements. Now, here is the thing. You all have to understand, when they're claiming all of this happened in 1990, I need for you all to understand, and this is another inconsistency. Oh, thank you, Holy Ghost. In 1990, T.D. Jakes wasn't even known.
He was still in that storefront church.
Nobody even knew who T.D. Jakes was. Nobody knew who
T.D. 2 more years. For
right.
2 to 3 more years, because that what was that, Azusa conference? What year?
Well, I saw him in 93, but he went to a meeting in 92, but he didn't even get to preach until 93. So nothing as far as TD Jakes financially was going to be able to be done for Duane, because first of all, TD Jakes didn't have no money. Yeah, he had no money.
He was poor because he was saying there, telling people that his lights and stuff was getting cut off.
Oh Lord, help me, Jesus! I got to get through this, Lord. So if you all understand, he was in a storefront church that didn't even have. Y'all remember the Kojic churches?
10 members. He had 10 members.
Right, he didn't have a lot of members at all. Y'all got to keep in mind, Kojic churches, when they had storefront churches, they used to put up parchment paper, the colorful parchment paper. That's how they would make, like they had stained glass windows. If you look at if you look at the picture that T.D. Jakes had of that raggedy church that he was meeting at, they didn't even do that. It was just a storefront. So I'm just saying, if
some folding chairs, shoot, they could have sat in somebody's living room. It wasn't but 10 of them.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is another inconsistency with these people's statement. How in 1990 did T.D. Jakes tell him to do that? And T.D. Jakes was still digging ditches and still doing all of that stuff and still working hard, trying to get on. So we'll leave it there. Exactly. Now he gonna
house.
And I'm not going to go through this story time about him feeling like Joshua in 1986, because all of that is just dumb. Now, you guys know, for those of you who are watching this and you're new to my channel, I have already gone over the story about him saying that T.D. Jakes crawled on his back in a hotel and was trying to proposition him, and he got up and all that stuff. I'm not going to read through that. You'd have to go watch some of my other videos that I've made, because it makes no sense for me to rehash that, because we all know what that was. The only thing I wanted to show you guys in these statements is the inconsistencies. What we're talking about today is the inconsistencies, and we have found 2 huge inconsistencies in these statements today. Okay, huge. One of them, I don't know how you and him was meeting every day for breakfast on a weekly basis when he was still in prison. I think Munoz is retarded, though. I really do. I think they just got Munoz to buy that.
Oh, Lord.
I ain't lying. Munoz opens a bag of Skittles and pours them all out and counts them one by one. He's not.
Cuts them in half with a butter knife. I'm like, I wonder what's inside.
Munoz is pretty slow, Daryl. I'm just saying. Munoz is the kind of person that when he's supposed to tie his shoe, he unties it and starts walking. It's like, no, sir.
Lord have mercy.
Help me, Jesus. Okay, let me calm down. So that's Richard's statement. That's Richard. I don't think I want to go anywhere else with this. Let me see. Hold on. Let me go back into my Google Drive because I did B. We did C.
Yes.
Well, we did E. Did we do E?
Let's see. You want to take this off?
Hold on. Yeah, you can take that off. No, we did E. Yeah, we did E. I think C was that was the other dude.
We haven't done D. We've done
D, and D is the wife. D is the wife. Okay. All right. Now let's we can highlight it a little bit. Let's look into it a little bit.
All right.
Inconsistencies, ladies and gentlemen. We're looking for inconsistencies. Everybody's paying attention. Now we done found two already.
Mm-mm.
Listen here, fitness is everything, but we pulling this information. That's all I know.
Somebody lying.
Yeah, somebody lying. Now, this is his wife, I believe, Duane Youngblood. She's 53 years old. She's going to go ahead and give personal knowledge of what she has. Now, this is a total story time. I'm going to attempt to go through it, but I'm looking for inconsistencies. Let's go. Personal interaction with Duane Youngblood, TD Jakes. Duane sat me down and told me that he needed to talk to me. He went through his childhood and then told me why he felt he needed to leave the organization we were in, higher ground, always abounding assemblies, better known here on the Mad Church Disease channel and the Dale Moore channel as the Hugga Gugga Church.
Hugga
It's the Hugga Gugga Church. One of the reasons was his interaction with Bishop T.D. Jakes. He told me that Bishop T.D. Jakes was in a revival, blah, 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 blah. 2-minute drive. It was Bishop Jakes' birthday, and he and Elder McDaniel took Bishop Jakes out to eat. After Bishop Jakes and Duane went to where Bishop Jakes was staying at Sister Giles' house. She was a member of Greater Emmanuel, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, we don't need to go through that. Bishop Jakes to stay with her. This church people, I can't stand when church people do this. This was when preachers would stay at a member's house. Duane said that they sat in a dining room talking, and he felt as if he was safe to share his life story and incidents and sexual abuses that no one knew. So stop right there. So ladies and gentlemen, Duane Youngblood had his wife to write in a statement, and the wife wrote in this statement that Duane in this moment had sat down and told Bishop Jakes all of his story, including his sexual abuse stuff that had happened to him in his childhood. Now, I want to pivot that part for you to understand this. When Duane Youngblood was arrested and he was tried 2 times, he never mentioned at one time in any of those cases of ever sitting down with Bishop T.D. Jakes and going over any of this sexual abuse conversations that he talked to him. He never, not one time. So in those documents, if you are fighting for your life, you would have been able to say, this is something that happened to me from my childhood. This is something that I expressed to another bishop, and he would have been able to express those things and have those things. Hey, Jesus, good to see you here. So yeah, that's what we're.
That would have been mitigating circumstances.
Yes. So we don't have any of that information, and we don't show any of that information in any of the documents. And I'm sure TD Jakes' attorneys have already pulled whatever medical evaluations that he had back then as well to see whether or not he mentioned those things, because I doubt if he mentioned them. He told me the conversation became very emotional for him because he talked about incidents that no one knew. Duane said at some point he looked at his watch and he jumped up and it was late. Not to mention he had his mother's car. Miss Youngblood did not let anyone drive her car. See all this extra stuff that you don't need? This is how you know they telling a bunch of fibs. I mean, no one So the fact that she allowed him to use it to take Bishop Jakes out for his birthday was a big thing. We don't need to know that. Who cares whether or not she let somebody drive her car? Don't nobody let nobody drive their car. You know what I'm saying? Unless you screwing them 9 times out of 10, then you'll let them
Hey,
drive your car. Okay, so he said he needed to get to his mother's home. As I listened, Duane proceeded to tell me that when he got up to leave, Jake stood up and walked to the other side of the table. Duane said Bishop Jakes then proceeded to try and kiss him. He said that he was shocked and could not believe what was happening. Duane told me that he did not know how he got out of there, but he did and cried on his
through the
way home.
door,
And
through the damn door.
now,
He ain't got through the window. He went through the door.
Now I'm going to tell you all right now. If I was cross-examining Duane, oh man, how I could get you on this one, Duane. Oh man, I could get you on this one, bro. Because who's to say you were emotional or crying all the way home because of an experience from TD Jakes? Could it be that you were emotional and crying all the way home because you had just recounted to a perfect stranger all of your sexual situations and what had transpired from you when you were a child? Could that be the reason why?
Mm.
That could have been the reason why. Who's to say? But I could even go deeper with that. That's why I say you're going to get ripped apart on the stand, sir.
And this little piggy cried wee all the way home.
You're going to get ripped. You're going to get ripped to shreds. You really are. He did tell me that the next day Bishop Jakes called his house and his mother answered the telephone and told Duane Bishop was on the phone for him. Duane said he picked up the telephone in the kitchen and Bishop Jakes proceeded to talk to him. Let me stop you right there. Let me stop you right there. Let me stop you right there. Duane, you were at your home. You could have told your mother you didn't want to answer the phone. You could have went home and told your mother what happened to you from Bishop Jakes. If this happened to you, sir, you could have told your mother what happened because nothing physically happened to you. You understand what I'm saying? And so you could have expressed this to your mother so your mother could have put a stop to it. So what you're going to tell me is, as an almost grown man, because we still don't have our dates on how old you was when all of this transpired, because that's still up in the air. So you're going to tell me at the age you were as a almost a grown man that you could not make a decision to tell your mother that you did not want to speak to this man on the other end of the phone because something had happened to you.
Oh.
So Daryl, so take it like this. I'm 17. I'm 18.
Mm-hmm.
Some preacher tries to give me a hug and a kiss. I go home. Do you think I'm not telling my mother?
Yes.
I'm going to tell my mother.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'll be honest. The person that I wasn't going to tell was my dad, and I would have been kind of, there's a certain kind of way I would have told this story to my mother. Because if I would have told this story to my mother, a certain kind of way, my mother would have killed him. She really would have killed him. So the mere fact that you're saying that you went all of these these many years holding on to this story, but you recanting this story to anybody who will listen. But the only people that could have made a difference and really called this out at the time that this stuff happened, you never told any of them. None of them.
Not your parents, not your grandparents, your aunties, your uncles, but you told these people, cellmates, drug dealers, other SAers.
So here's another dynamic I want to throw at you all tonight. I'm just talking. What about him going to the Hugga presiding Bishop Watkins, and telling Bishop Watkins what had transpired between him and Bishop Jakes? And what about him taking his mother or taking somebody into the meeting and having that conversation? And where are the affidavits from the people in the Hugga church who are in leadership that says he went to the leaders to discuss this or to bring this to somebody's attention inside of the leadership of the Hugga church? Because TD Jakes was in leadership.
Not even a police report.
Nothing, ladies and gentlemen. We got nothing but a big nothing burger. All right, I'm going to keep reading. All right, let me go down. I was told that during the conversation that Bishop Jakes told Duane that he wanted him to be his Pittsburgh man. Now, see, this is his wife writing this. Understand something. This is his wife writing it. He said that Duane could not be with anyone else because he did not want to give his wife anything, but if Duane would agree that he would take care of him. Duane said that he made things worse. Now, I want y'all to hear me very carefully. You notice how in most of these statements that they are making a concerted effort to keep reiterating the part that they want him to be taken care of. I don't know who this is that's texting me, Daryl, but I'm about to read it. So it says, okay, so somebody texts me and says, yo, someone that is close to Youngblood who wanted me to send you all this. Duane was paroled in 2020. The two stories are correct in that they met with him because he was home right before the pandemic. So the man says he met with Bishop Jakes in what, 2020?
The fall of 2020.
Okay, well, I'll do some more research on that.
Yeah, we're gonna do research on that one.
And he said he was sent back to prison 3 times between 2020 and 2024 regarding violations. Let me see. Of his parole. He was released in 2024. I know that in August. So in total, he did 9 years, but not straight through. So he didn't do the 9 years straight through, Daryl. He got out, and then
yeah, because one time he got caught in a park.
Right. That was the last time that he went back in because he was in parole. Yeah.
Nasty rascal.
And Spalding is a relative, and Munoz met him in prison. Lord have mercy. Okay, you all. So we'll stop here and we'll say, that makes me want to really dive into Munoz's statement then. So what year did he say that he went, that he did all of these lunches with him? Was that in 2020?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess so when he got out in 2020, between 2020,
he still couldn't have been doing it all because the man went back to jail for violation. So he still couldn't have done it.
Whoever the Munoz is full of shit, and so is
and here's why, Marcellus, they couldn't have been meeting for breakfast. He was out on jail with an ankle monitor, which means when you got an ankle monitor on, you can only go to work and church and back to the house.
Right. And isn't, if you're on parole,
you can go to work, church, and home.
But when you're on parole, also you can't meet with another parolee or
you can't be in the company of other felons.
And I thought Munoz went to jail too, and he had just
When
did Munoz get out of jail? We're gonna need to look that up.
I don't know, but the point is, you can't be in the company of other convicted felons.
Right.
When you're out of jail, on parole or on probation, you can't. That's specified in the document. You cannot be in the company of other convicted felons. You can't be with alcohol or drugs being used either.
And I'm gonna stop right here, Daryl. I got 5 likes. I need y'all to hit the like button. I got 200 and something of you all watching, and I have 5 likes. I need y'all to hit the like button right now. I'm not going forward until I get to 100 likes. You guys should have already hit the like button. I don't understand how that could even be. Come on, you guys. I'm working hard. I'm trying to figure out some stuff here. I'm trying to make it make sense, literally. But Daryl, we got Munoz's information in TD Jakes' last filing. We need to pull that up. Let's pull that up. His picture is in there. Hit the like button. I'm not even talking anymore until they hit the like button. I'm sorry, I'm just not, because I've been going over and mulling over this stuff. I'm trying to. Oh, somebody say they see 89 likes. Okay, well, get me to 100, please.
You got to make 100. Oh, let me stop.
And while I'm waiting for them to get to 100, if those of you that are supporting the show, please make sure that you do so. I'm asking for, if any of you tonight can support the show, please do so. I got a lot to do this week coming up, and I do want to stay on budget for the week, you all. So if I can get at least 10 of you all to do $10, that would be a big help. Or I can get 2 of you all to do $50, that'll get us to $100, and we will still be on our budget. So please.
Okay, we at 100 now. You at 100.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. All right, let me continue. All right, we got to bring up Munoz's stuff though, because something ain't right here. Something is still off here. Where was I? Let me go back. Um, oh Lord. When he said when Jakes got up the mic to preach, he announced that Duane would read the Bible for him. What I said, Duane said yes, he was asked to read the Bible for Bishop while he preached, as if that was a horrible thing. A few years later, in the spring of 2015, I received an envelope from Duane, who was in the uh, uh, Allegheny County Jail in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He told me that he wanted to write about his life in detail, and he would decide later what to do with it. He wasn't sure if he wanted to make a book out of it or alone or just get his thoughts out. Asked me to hold on to it until we talked about it again. I want y'all to stop right now. Here's another thing. This is how old stupid boy Tyrone Blackburn is going to try to say that they were trying to write this book prior to the interview with the podcaster and the YouTube uploader. They're going to use this to try and say, oh, he had this book in the works already. And so with her, that's why she made it a point in her statement to tell you, oh, he handed me an envelope with a book because he claimed that he was going to start writing about his life way back in 2015. But understand something, sir. You didn't buy a .com. You didn't set up none of that stuff until you went on that podcaster's podcast to start talking about this story. So I want to reiterate that for you guys as well. So just make a note of that to yourselves, ladies and gentlemen, and keep that in mind. So because Duane Youngblood's attorney is going to have to answer to all of these things that TD Jake said, and he's going to have to do it within 14 pages. That's all I'm saying. Okay. And I'm trying to see what we're doing over here. But you guys don't make me get off track here. All right, you guys, I need y'all to support the channel. All right, here we go. Where are we? I received that envelope, blah, blah, blah. I opened the envelope and read what looked and felt like a book because there was so many sheets of lined notebook paper. I sat on my bed and read from beginning to end what Duane had written about his life story. Now, let me stop you right there. Lady, this could have been a letter that he wrote to you. Who knows that if he had wrote this book and had started a book process just because you called it a book. Now, look what she said. She said it felt like a book. It felt like a book. So there could have been a possibility that he could have just been writing to his wife a prison love letter. We don't know. You understand what I'm saying? That is all up for grabs. That is so much speculation. I don't even know. This is insanity. When I got to the pages about Bishop T.D. Jakes, it was word for word what Duane had shared with me years prior. It was the same story. I took the papers, closed my mouth, wiped my eyes, and put the notebook, blah, 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 blah. Inconsistencies again. She said it felt like a book. She didn't say that he had sent her a book. She said he wrote a bunch of stuff on lined paper and he sent her the stuff and she looked at it. Hey, K-Lock. I thought K-Lock was already in here.
$50, Uncle Fred.
Yeah. If I can get two of you guys to send $50 a day, we'll meet budget. So let's go ahead and meet budget.
Please.
And the moderators will put the Cash App information in the chat if they haven't already done so.
Thank you. Two convicted felons gonna sit together and have breakfast on a regular basis. Yeah, we supposed to believe that, knowing that that's a violation of both of their terms of release from jail. Mm-hmm. They're gonna put this in writing and got it notarized, a notarized affidavit.
Yeah, they're nuts.
That they are admitting that they were in each other's company.
Well, they're not even supposed to do that, as far as I know.
No, they're not supposed to be around each other.
So they're also admitting they broke the law.
Bingo. They both supposed to go back to jail for that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I was born at night, but not last night.
Mm-hmm.
Lying devil.
Oh, you hush up, St. James. He is not the most honest man. You need to knock that on off. And don't be sending no Lovy, Elias, Cash Apps over here. I don't want no darn $1.99. Now, what an insult! I rebuke the spirit of Lovy Elias that uncrawled all over
I mean,
you.
you're gonna get $1.20 out of that. $1.19. YouTube gonna take 40% of it.
Don't you dare send me no $1.99.
Well,
We'll get to
you can
we'll
buy a
get to
honey bun.
Lovy in
You
a
can buy
minute.
a honey
Yeah,
bun.
right.
You can buy a
This
honey bun with that.
that's that Lovy Elias spirit. I tell you, done fell over there on St. James, and he wasn't even on the live. Lord bless his heart. But yeah, inconsistency. So, but he's gonna have to answer that, and trust me, they're gonna have to sit together and come up with some really good lies in the next week, in order for them to combat what this man done said. And I think they got to what, next Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we had the Friday of the 14th, and next Friday we'll have another. Listen here, St. James, you're gonna be rebuked. You're
Yeah,
gonna be rebuked.
he's
Come on, some
anointed.
Lovy.
He's anointed with baby oil.
Okay, I'm done with that part. So ladies and gentlemen, I've showed you guys a couple of inconsistencies. Now I got to go back and do some research, and I want to thank the person that texts me that information, and I'm gonna make sure that I go back and look at that. Because I mean, but how do you combat? I don't know when the hell you was paroled. You went to jail so damn many times. Don't no damn body know. And then how can we say for sure that you met this person when you claim that you met this person? Basically, from what we understand, you and this person both was in jail and had gone to jail. So how we don't know that you didn't meet this man in jail? So I wonder, was this man in the same prison with you while you was in jail? It leaves a lot to be questioned. That's for sure.
No, JP, they take 40% of super chats, not cash app.
Oh,
Cash
no,
app.
no, yeah, not the cash apps. No, that's
No,
why
cash
we
apps come directly to us.
right.
Super
That's
chat, they take
right.
40%.
That's why we tell you don't send us no super chat if you can. Send us a cash app because that
Right.
way we get to keep all
And
of
then we have to wait 30 days to get the super chat.
correct. Yeah,
So
yeah.
cash apps come to us right now.
Yeah, I try to make my budget, so I'm definitely trying to do so. Okay.
Mhm.
So that's that part, Daryl. I'm okay with that part. Did you have anything else you wanted to add to that?
No, that's pretty much it. We've proved that they've lied.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, we're gonna have to go back over Munoz's statement because
Yeah, we got.
but let's pull up Munoz's when he got out of jail. You got to go to TD Jakes' last
Okay.
document because we got Munoz's information too. So let's go over there and let me find it. I'm gonna have to find which one of these is Munoz though, Daryl. Let me find it. I gotta find which one is Munoz. Munoz, I gotta find Munoz. Let me find Munoz. Okay, y'all. I appreciate y'all sending some support. I'm gonna look in a minute and I'll tell you if we met the goal because I ain't trying to do no funny business. Y'all know I just try to stay on budget. Hold on. Oh, Daryl, this is a mess. This is an absolute mess. Well, I know Exhibit 26 is that storefront church. So if you want to take a look at Exhibit 26, you can. That's that darn storefront church. I want to look at Munoz's record. Let me find Munoz's record again. I want to see Munoz's record. Something ain't right. Something ain't lining up here. And if I see something huge, I'm not gonna say it out loud. I'm gonna let TD Jakes' attorney say that out loud. Or not me. Because I ain't trying to get him other people no damn ammunition.
Thank you. This is the church.
Okay.
This is where he was when Youngblood said he was doing all this kissing and promising. I'm gonna take you for life with 10 members in that building.
In 1990. Keep in mind, that's where they are in 1990, ladies and gentlemen.
He stayed there until they built the church in, no, I'll take it back. They started here. He had another church in West Virginia. They bought a sanctuary. And then from there, they went to Dallas when they built the Potter's House.
Okay. And if you want to go Exhibit 4, Daryl.
Okay, go back. Let me get out of here.
And I'll scroll
down. Exhibit 4.
Yes. No,
No,
exhibit 4. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's it. Scroll up. That's Duane Youngblood. Blow that up, please.
sure.
All right, scroll down. Do you see I just want people to
Who
understand we ain't
smiles?
making.
Well, that's the second person I know that smiled on the mugshot,
Yeah,
and
that's
he's
stupid.
yeah.
Scroll down because you didn't. I want them to see the piece
He
at
was
the
born
bottom.
19. He was born December 29th, 1966. So
Release date was when?
August 13th of last year.
Thank you. So I just want to be clear about something. The ninja just got out of jail in August of 2024. Okay. Now I want to go over to let me go over to this podcaster real quick. I want to see when the interview came out with him. When did that interview come out?
I think around October, November, late October, November. He hadn't been out of jail 90 days.
Mm.
Let's see. He got out in August, September, October, November. Somewhere between end of October and November, he hadn't even been out. Yeah, he hadn't even been out a full 90 days yet.
All right, hold on. Let me see. Hold on. All right, so he hadn't even. I'll just take you at your word for it. All right, so that's that. I ain't even gonna go in because I'm looking. You know me. I be trying to get all the information all at once. Okay, so that's it. We're done with that one. Let me get you the other one. Oh, go to Exhibit 5. That was number 4. Let's go to Exhibit 5. I want to look at some dates here on and Jai, I normally don't mention your name. I'm sorry. All of you, to the 2 of you so far that have sent $10, thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. That's $20. I need at least 8 of you guys to send $10. I'm still waiting on the other 8 of you. Hold on. Let's draw this up. This is Exhibit 5. He's also a Tier 3 SA offender. And he started his registration date was 4/23 of 20. So he went in April. His registration was April 23rd of 2020. Okay.
Wait a minute. He went in. Does this mean he went in April?
Well, I don't know if this is when he had to register.
Oh, he had to register. Okay, because I
I'm,
was going to say if they started meeting each other in 2020, he was already in the system. He was already in jail.
yeah, I'm trying to see here.
Some ain't adding up.
Yeah. Now see. Something. Go down. Scroll down. What it says, offense information. Okay. It looks like the first sexual assault. Scroll down. Keep going. It says the first one right there. It says the offense date was November the 30th of 2002. Okay. He got convicted in March. Is that March? January, February, March.
Mm-hmm.
March of 08.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, and it says, so the first one, this one, and then the second one, he got convicted of corruption of a minor. The offense date was in 2013, and he was convicted in 2014. Okay. And so if he got
second conviction.
Okay. So wait a minute. Hold on. Somebody sending me a message. You all who Okay, I might have to sit with this for a minute because something's not right with these dates. Because if you say you met a person in 2015, but their conviction 8, 9, 10, okay, and then it says his conviction date was in 12/15. So when did he go to jail in 2014? Because he was convicted in 2014. He said the other man said he met him in 2015, right? So he had to meet him in prison.
He had to.
So because it's go ahead.
Remember your partner confronted his lawyer in front of the court. When was that?
Yeah, that was way back in the 2000s. It was around that time. It was in the 2000s.
Because Big Man was out in front of that court raising hell with the lawyer.
Yeah, exactly.
And we got the
Um,
video of that.
hmm. All right, I'll sit with this, you all. I'll come back to you guys if I get some more information. He got shorter somebody say he got shorter in 5 years. Y'all are funny. Dog Cigar Mafia, you guys are so funny. Oh my God, this is hilarious. Somebody said the second interview was 11/3. Okay, somebody said so that was in November. So he got out in August and then he went and did an interview in November. So he didn't even wait 2 months. So he didn't even wait 2 months. So the
Nope.
first interview was somebody said Gerald said the first interview was in
August
August.
28th,
No.
October 28th.
October 28th. Yeah. That's
Let's see.
part of
September, October. He didn't wait a full 60 days.
yeah. So he got out of prison with this plan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got out of prison with this plan. Wow, that's interesting. I just find that really
Mm-hmm.
interesting. You guys know how my mind works. I dive down into these little rabbit holes. That's okay, but I'll start putting some dates together. You guys know me. I'll do a timeline.
Yeah,
And
we're
I
gonna need a PowerPoint slide for
and
this
I
one, brother.
and I'll have a PowerPoint. And I will have a PowerPoint. So let me work on this some more because I need to look at some things. I need to get some dates right because
Okay.
something ain't right over
Some
here.
ain't right. Some how you say it? Something it's some strychnine.
That's right. There's some strychnine in this corn, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, most definitely. Oh my
This
God.
definitely premeditated.
Mm,
This was
mm, mm.
all hatched while he was sitting on his cot.
Okay, well, this is interesting, Daryl. I just found that to be interesting. Okay, so we
Mm,
will I will leave it alone for now, ladies and gentlemen, and we're gonna revisit this on these timelines again. But I wanted to go to Mr. Munoz's stuff before I get off of here. Hold on. Let me find Mr. Munoz, Daryl. I'll tell you which
mm.
one it is. I'm scrolling all the stuff. Hold on, Mr. Munoz, Mr. Munoz. Okay, Mr. Munoz. I don't even see Mr. Munoz stuff. Where's Mr. Munoz? I know we got
I
his stuff.
I agree, Lynn.
Is that exhibit 20? Let me see. I gotta scroll down. Where's Mr. Munoz? Yeah, Mr. Munoz. Y'all know I will dive deep until I listen.
Mhm.
Y'all know something ain't right. No,
Something ain't right about this at all. The numbers not adding up. The story's not lining up.
Daryl, see if you can find Mr. Munoz's mugshot and his criminal. Not Mr. Munoz. Yeah, it's Mr. Munoz.
I'm gonna have to
Because
go out and out of this. Let's see.
it would have been it's the latest filing, right? Because that's when
Yeah,
T.
I'm on. This is it right up on the screen. So it's one of these exhibits. We just
Oh
gonna
my
have to.
God, they have so many. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I thought I had looked at all of them. No, I haven't. I'll be able to tell you in a minute because I got a preview window. It'll show me everything, so then we could just avoid.
Let me see if it's 13. Hold on. Because I should have wrote it down. Nope, that's not that one. Not 13.
Oh Lord, this is a mess.
Let's see if it's
You
14.
guys, this is like 500 pages. You got to go through
Yeah,
all
it's
of these.
500. It's for real. It's for real. Nope.
Um, which one
Because
is this? Oh,
because
I'll tell you. Go to Exhibit 3723. We can pull that up because that'll help us with a date of one of them from Mr. Munoz because that's the article that was written on him about the 12-year-old girl. Is this Mr. Munoz 3722? No, that's
yeah,
the other. That's the other person. So yeah, make sure you open 3722 also, or keep 3722. That's Exhibit 18. So that's Exhibit 18, Exhibit 19.
let me try.
Um,
Let me try this one.
oh, I got them all now, Daryl. It's Exhibit 17 for Mr. Munoz, but Mr. Munoz got a couple of things in here. Okay, Lord, thank you for helping a brother out. Go to Exhibit Daryl, Exhibit 3719. Go to that one first. That's Exhibit 15. Oh God, this Jai says that was the real book. You got that right, Jai.
There he is.
Jai
There he
said that's
is.
the real
Got him.
book.
Got him.
You ain't never lied, Jai. You ain't never lied.
Got him. Right here.
Okay, let's look that up. Tier 3. So he is also a SA offender. It says his start date was 4/30/15. And when was Youngblood's start date, I wonder? I don't
It
remember.
was before this one.
It was before that one. Okay.
Same month though.
Okay. So he must so Youngblood
They
must have
was
went
in
in.
jail together.
Yeah, they were in jail together. Okay, scroll down. Scroll down.
Oh boy. They were even you were right, y'all. Whoever said that early in the chat, he was right. She was right. They were meeting and talking over breakfast in jail. So you were right when you said that you can't. Yeah, they were definitely talking over breakfast in jail. So they weren't violating their conditions because they were both incarcerated and
Oh,
having breakfast.
well, that's the only way they're gonna be able to get away with that. They better say they was in there having chow together. Scroll
Yeah.
down, Daryl. Keep going, because I'm trying to get to the offenses. I gotta find. I'm gonna find out when this man went to jail, though. I'm gonna find out when everybody went in and when they got released and when they got
Wait a
out. I
minute.
sure
Wait a
am.
minute. Okay. He got a 2017 Honda Accord, but he went to jail in 2015. Ooh, he got a lot of charges. He is a nasty rascal.
Okay, so his was all his stuff happened in 2014, and he got
Yeah.
convicted in 2015. Okay,
Yeah, he went to
so.
jail quick.
Mm, and I wonder how old. What was his birthday? Does it show his birth date up
He
there?
was at the time he went to jail, he got popped. He was 23 and the girl was 14.
And then, so if he went in when he was 23, is this when he was just getting out of jail? Like, because he served a very long time. Remember, because you
Yeah, he's
said
33 now. So this
he's
was 10 years. Yeah.
so.
This
I
is 10
wonder
years.
how much. So how scroll down some more. When did, because I think we got his registration date with the other stuff, because he had to register as a sex essayer.
Yeah, we do, but this is not on this document.
Okay. Okay, so I got to go back and check those dates.
Nasty,
Yeah,
right?
I'm gonna check the dates. Don't y'all worry. PowerPoint coming soon. Um, don't worry. PowerPoint coming soon. So I'm gonna draw out this timeline, and I might have to do that next week when I'm at my sister's. That's interesting. Okay, Lord, I got you. All right. Cause something ain't right with these dates not adding up. Something's not adding up for me. Cause
No.
when did this dude and him? He said he met him, according to his affidavit. He said he met Duane.
2020, right?
No, I thought he said he met him in 2015. So if
When he was in jail.
so he had to meet him when I was in jail. This is
And remember in his affidavit, he said they reconnected in 2020. This was when them Negroes got out of jail.
well, wait a minute, because Youngblood went back to jail. Remember?
Right.
So maybe they reconnected when Youngblood went back to prison, because this young man was already still in jail, because he hadn't got out of jail, because Youngblood came back.
Uh-huh.
I'm just saying. Okay, I'll put it together. That's all. That's all. Don't worry. Just give me some time. Because I tell y'all, this is how my brain works, and I start mulling over this stuff. That's why them beers. I tell you, I had to drink them beers yesterday because I was like, something is not right.
In the bush here.
Okay, y'all about to have me go down this rabbit hole, and thank y'all for being so patient with us and hanging in with us today as we go over these numbers, because something is not right. So I'm gonna do a timeline for y'all, and I'm gonna do a PowerPoint, and we're gonna look at all of these dates, and we're gonna put these dates together. But I'm gonna tell you what's so significant to this live today. Number one, I just realized Richard Youngblood is in Atlanta, Georgia, with the podcaster. It looks as if Mr. Munoz and Mr. Youngblood was in prison together. And the other person, because I got a text. Wait a minute. What does the person told me? Wait a minute. Let me tell you what the person said. The person said, let me go back. He was sent back to prison 3 times. So it says Youngblood was sent back to prison, Daryl, 3 times between 2020 and 2024 for violation of his parole. And then he was released in 2024. So he did a total of 9 years. But hold on, Duane said, and because he was home right before the pandemic, that would have been in 2019. Because right before
20.
Okay, well, for you guys, it's 2020.
2020.
Yeah. He was sent back to prison 3 times between 2020 and 2024 for violations of the parole. And then they told me somebody else was a relative.
Because he had that ankle monitor on, because when they let him out of jail because of COVID, the pandemic, he had an ankle monitor. And they caught him in the car with the ankle monitor on,
Right.
and an underage boy.
Right. And to the person that sent me this text, I didn't want to say your name, but let me say this. You are actually right about that last text that you sent. The reason why I know you're right, because I did some research and found a third victim of Duane Youngbloods. Now I don't know the name of the third victim, but I had my friend Leonard to come up, because here's what the person says in the text message they sent to me. The first case, he was on probation with an ankle monitor for 1 year. The second case, he went to prison and was paroled. And then that was 2 different situations, because there was somebody else who came in. There was a third victim. So you got the first case, you got a second case, but that third accuser or person was wrapped up in that last filing where he went to jail that last time. According to Leonard, and what Leonard that came on my podcast and told me about. So yeah, that's going to be an interesting situation to take a look at. All right, well, Daryl, I'm my mind and my heart is at rest with this for today. I can come visit this at another time, so we're going to come back and we're going to revisit this with a PowerPoint.
Yes, sir.
And I'm gonna check all the conviction dates and release dates, because then that way I can sort of paint a picture. And I know TD Jakes' attorneys are going to already do that. But y'all got to keep in mind, when Storytime tells his last story that's coming up here on this upcoming Friday, unless they submit it beforehand, this is their last opportunity to tell the story. Now, what am I anticipating them trying to do this last go round? I anticipate them trying to throw a surprise or a different angle at Bishop T.D. Jakes' team, because they know that he's not going to get another chance to respond. That's just the one thing I do. I think they're going to have another little angle that they're going to come from, but they have to respond to T.D. Jakes' entire statements and his lawyer statements that they made. And if they do not respond properly, that's going to be where things kind of take a different turn. I don't see the judge not allowing this to go to court, though, because you're saying a whole lot of stuff and you're making a whole lot of claims, and just dismissing it is not going to fly in the court of real life or the court of public opinion.
But the fact that I know that Richard Youngblood lives in Gwinnett County, Georgia, a suburb of Atlanta, tells me everything I need to know. Now the pieces are really coming together.
Yeah, it definitely looks like a conspiracy, in my opinion.
A conspiracy.
Yeah, it definitely does, because some of these people are too close in proximity to one another. The 2 people that was
30-minute drive.
The 2 people that were in prison, I want to know what kind of information or what kind of promises were made to the 2 people that were in prison, because if parolees are just not going to come out here giving out signed affidavits saying, yeah, this person told me that, unless there was going to be some type of kickback. Right now, legally, they all can lie and say, oh, there was no promise of a kickback. But if he wins and gets some money, nobody don't pick up their money, they're going to mess around and somebody's going to be in a whole heap of mess. I
feel led by the Spirit to do a little deep sea diving on this here.
Yeah, because we definitely need to get some timelines together. And Daryl, we're going to move into the next story with Lovy, Elias, and all of that. Give me a minute, you guys. Of course, you guys know I have to take me a break here. I'll be right back, Daryl. Too many beers and too much water.
1,000 bottles of beer on the wall, hundreds of bottles.
And shut up, St. James, because I know you're going to have something to say. I'm going to say shut up before you even say it. Yes, I'm going to the bathroom.
Ladies and gentlemen, the pieces are starting to make a big pie now. Because I'm like, you got these people way over here in Pennsylvania messing with a man way down there in Texas. And then you find out the brother of the brethren of the accuser lives in Atlanta, Georgia. Need to make a phone call. I need to make a phone call. Oh God, I need to make a phone call. Let's see. I gotta make some phone calls tomorrow. Find out how long brother been in Atlanta. Jake's lawyers might need to subpoena some phone records. Find out what's going on. Who was calling who? Who was putting money on the JPay? Who was cash apping them, Venmo, Zelle, or whatever? Who was putting money on the JPay? Oh, so much to do, so little time. Duluth, let's see, Gwinnett County. Hold on. Give me a second here.
Okay, I'm back.
I feel led right now. While you talking, I gotta do a little quick typing here.
Let me tell you guys why this is so important. This is important because it helps you to get a larger and a better picture of what's actually going on here. So now we can connect one of the brothers to the podcaster in the same state. Now you can connect Duane Youngblood and the
Richard Youngblood,
Mr. Munoz, and then the other person was supposed to be a relative of his. What did the other person tell me?
Hold on. Richard Youngblood is how old? He's older.
I don't know. Don't get me the line.
I'm trying to find.
Ain't he like in his 60s now? He's got to be at least in his 60s, right?
Well, yeah.
I don't really know.
Hold on. Possible relatives. Hold on. I think I found him, sir.
And I need 7 of you all to send me $10, please. Help us meet the budget tonight, you guys. I'd appreciate it. The Cash App information is pinned to the top of the chat. So
wait a minute. Richard, Duane is the older brother. Richard is the younger brother, right?
No, I thought Richard was the older brother. I don't know, Daryl. I really don't know.
Hold on. Because I found him.
Did somebody send me a message? I'm getting dinged all around here. Well, I do thank y'all for all y'all help because somebody's sending me some stuff.
I found him.
I'm sorry, you all. This is how we work. I'm sorry because we try to give you guys information so we connect the dots. This is how people, went around lying and telling everybody we didn't have the information, and we helped people on the internet start collecting dots. And when people said houses wasn't built when they was built and all kind of stuff. This is how it goes down.
I found him.
You just need to look at the birthday, everybody's birthday. That's all we need.
He lives in Duluth, Georgia. Yes, I found him. Oh, wow. He's been bouncing around a lot.
Well, yeah, because he got divorced and the person said he has trouble keeping a job.
No, you don't understand. Let me tell you where he's lived. Duluth, Georgia, Lawrenceville, Georgia, Decatur, Georgia, Decatur, Georgia, which is over there by Newburgh. Then he lived in Alabama. Then he lived in Athens, Georgia, where the University of Georgia is. He's lived in Augusta. He's lived in West Virginia, Columbus, Ohio, Huntsville, Alabama. Of course, Homestead, because that's a section of Pittsburgh. Ooh, and he's lived in Iowa.
Does it say Colorado?
No.
Interesting. Okay.
But I got him. I got him right here.
And what's his birthday? Can you tell me?
Don't
tell me out loud. Put it in the chat because I don't want them to say we're trying to
dox.
Right. Just put it in
but
the chat.
He's in his 60s.
He is in his 60s. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Because
I'm being vague, but I'll tell you offline.
Okay, because that way I can kind of put it in my timeline.
I found you, Kunta Kinte.
I just want to know so I can put it in my timeline. All right, you all. So I'll leave that alone. Now,
yes.
Did you have anything else with this part of the deal?
No. You go. We get right ahead because I yield the floor to you, sir. I felt led to go look over here real quick. Oh, okay. So now I know how to find you. Let's see.
Mhm.
Let's. Ooh.
I need 7 more of you guys to do $10, or if I can get a couple of you guys to just
I had to
do
give him
more
a
than
phone
10.
call. I got his phone number. I might have to give him a phone call.
And we have met budget, and the budget would have been met already. All right, guys.
Hmm.
Let's talk about Lovy Elias here for just a second. Him and EJ. Of course, EJ has been over there. EJ is kind of tweaking his message a little bit because I think they done put the fear of God in him. But I did go by Lovy Elias's website today. Well, his YouTube channel when they streamed his service live. I found the title of the sermon to be very interesting. The title of his message today was Noise. Do y'all think that's a subliminal message? I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a subliminal message.
Mm-hmm.
So he's trying to, get rid of the noise, I think. And one thing I'll tell, go ahead.
Remember the other night when we were talking about how Richard had got a charge for not paying his child support?
Mm-hmm.
That was in 2011, and it was in Georgia,
Mm. So he
Gwinnett
was in
County,
Georgia. So he
Gwinnett
was in
County, where
Georgia.
he lives.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. Because that was the thing that they were saying that he was struggling financially and wasn't able to pay his child support, so he reached out to TD Jakes for a job, and
mm-hmm.
that's what was alleged as far as that
and,
was concerned.
and he didn't, and that goes back 14 years ago,
Mm.
right here. I'm looking at it. My.
Hey Tara, um,
Mm,
listen.
mm,
So with
mm.
Lovy, I did go watch Lovy's service. Can I tell you all, if in all honesty, he has a great production going on over there. Uh, and he's definitely spent some money for that production. Now, I still find it strange that they worship in the dark. I don't really like that whole idea of worshiping in the dark, you praising God, and there are no lights on in the room. Maybe that's just me. I think it's okay for me to do that in private. But if I go to somebody's church and y'all don't have no lights on, that's going to be quite concerning to me. I don't know. Are they worshiping at your church with the lights off? Can somebody tell me? Y'all don't have the lights on in y'all church?
Mm. By candlelight. Mm.
Yeah, Lovy's church was dark. That's all I'm saying.
Mm. I'm sorry, I got distracted by that. Let me go on and minimize that because I'll be sitting there reading that.
Well, Malira, that's actually a wrong information because we found certain people several times. I'm not going to mention no names, but we done found them several times.
Hold on, I got to address something. I don't know this person, Malira Jones.
That's what I just said.
I can find every. If you looked at any of my last couple of videos, I knew where he was.
Correct.
I just didn't go through the hassle of feeding a dead horse. I knew where he was. I know where he at right now.
Exactly. I was about to tell you if you
I don't know.
listen.
I don't know who. In case you didn't know, look at me right now. I am the cigar blogger. I tell you, Malari, what you ate last week on Tuesday. Don't try me because I pulled up all your stuff.
Look, but no, you ain't gonna do that, Daryl. Be
I ain't
nice.
gonna do that to you.
But I'm just gonna tell you like this. We've known stuff for a long time, and we don't put out everything that we know. We told y'all that.
Oh, don't.
We told y'all that. We don't do that. Oh, Miss Lex says demons are comfortable in the dark. Oh my God, that's crazy. Somebody said these younger pastors be doing that. No lights on in the service. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Something strange about that.
Oh, I took that personal. Oh,
that's because they passing the hookah at Lovy's church. Well, it looked like it, if you ask me.
Oh, Miss Jones, Malira Jones in the Carolinas. Would that be you? Since I can't find nobody, I see why you say that because you live near CTV. Okay.
Well, but here's the thing. First of all, Miss Jones, I don't even know why you're in here trying to tell us that the court says different. And if you are on my channel, which I'm not paying, I don't know if you're on my channel or not. I think you are, but I think they might have just booted you and gave you the boot. Yeah, but goodbye. Don't come over here with that foolishness.
Yeah, because
You windmilling for that wig wearing, supposed to be loaded bar, sorcerer. Don't come over here with that foolishness, because we
A
don't.
56-year-old woman messing with me. Carlene Jones, Malira Carlene Jones. See how quick I did that?
Well, I hope
Don't
that
play with me, little girl. Better
if that
find somebody to play with.
if that
I
is
tell
you,
let me see what your mama name is. Real
well,
quick.
hold on. Go in peace, woman. That's all I'm gonna say, Daryl. Just stop.
This ain't
for
what
now.
you want. This ain't what you want. Because
Yeah.
I know how to find you.
We'll just stop. We'll just stop for now, ma'am. Cut that out. I don't know if that's you, or I don't know if you using somebody else's name,
No,
because they could.
that's her. That's
No,
her.
but they could be using somebody else's name, Daryl. That's how these people are, man. It may not. That may not even be the real person. Because what troll gonna come over here and start talking about the court say different? And why in the world would you be
Because there's somebody that's follow that fool.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Yeah. I don't care nothing
Oh,
about that.
never mind. I see why they did it. I see where they live. Okay, never mind. Let's go. Let's move on back.
Oh,
to
you
the
gonna
show.
share? You'll share that with me offline. We'll talk
Oh
about
yeah,
that.
yeah. I see where they
Yeah.
live. Where they live, and it's
Okay.
right around the corner from a place we've discussed before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
If it's what I'm sure it is, these people just need to stop. We don't care about all of that. And so what? And if you so worried about that other person in the court, why don't you get the papers and take them to the person anyway? Why don't you do that?
I give you $100. You walk over there. In fact, you can drive right down the freeway. You ain't far from it.
You so worried about it, because we sure know where they are, and we sure know where the papers were being served, and we do know where the person is right now. So don't start no mess.
Now. And I know where you are now.
I just want to be calm. I'm calm, and I ain't going down this rabbit hole, ladies and gentlemen.
Drink that dark look. I ain't worried about that one.
Yeah, y'all need to cut that out. Don't come over here with that bullshit. And moderators, y'all know I don't like when people do
this
that.
ain't what you want.
Don't come over here trying to tell me something about what the court say. Anyway, moving on. What we talking about? What we talking about? Lovy. We talking about Lovy.
Yeah, Lovy, the man in the dark, the vampire preacher.
Woo-saw.
Then with the good hand.
Woo-saw. Okay, y'all. I watched Lovy's service this morning. I didn't get to finish the service, okay? But they started off by worshiping in the dark. Then the worship girl that was leading the praise and worship service, she's one of them Ashley Stewart girls, Daryl. Yeah. So she's one of them Ashley Stewart girls. And here's the funny thing. She sang the same song for about 30 minutes. I kid you not.
30 minutes?
About 30 minutes. About 25, 27 minutes she ran this one song. And then they finally switched to another song. And I was like, thank God. I'm like, can you please just get to another song? So they got to another song, and then he started preaching on noise. But here's a funny thing I found. This was the first time I've ever watched Lovy. Well, Lovy actually opened up the Bible, and he went to, I believe it was Jeremiah 29 and verse number 9. He only used one verse, and then he started talking about all of this stuff about God, and some of it was just as wrong could be. But I'm like, okay, if they like it, I love it. It is what it is. And let me tell y'all something about that Lovy. That Lovy getting that money over there. Y'all hear me when I tell you that money was flowing on that super chat like nothing I ain't never seen before in my whole life. Poor EJ over there, he like me with this trying to raise this meet this budget tonight. We just scraping along. I still need 70 to send $10 because I'm trying to meet my budget. Me and EJ is struggling.
Thank you for the cash apps.
Me and EJ struggling. But I want y'all to know, I just thought it was so funny. It was very good production, the production value of it. And I realized why so many people get swept up by Lovy versus EJ. I've never watched one of EJ's services, so I need to go over there and check out EJ's service.
I've seen bits and pieces of his. And he sits and he's very like subdued. He doesn't even get animated.
But you say his voice is too high.
Who?
You said that about EJ.
All of them are.
Yeah, you said his voice was too high.
What's the highest singing? It was alto? Down there, alto.
No, that's soprano.
Soprano, falsetto, and all that.
Yeah. But I think EJ is he's sort of calmed down. So for the rest of you that are following this story and have been following this story, I think EJ is sort of calming down. He actually tried to he weaponized his children the other video I saw, and that I did not like. He said something about Egypt that that Lovy was coming for his children, and so he kind of used his children as a shield. I did not like that. I thought that was kind of crummy. And by the way, let me go ahead and drop the link, Daryl. Go ahead and drop the link in case anybody wants to come up. So we'll go ahead and at this point open it up for anybody that wants to discuss. But as far as Lovy is concerned, ladies and gentlemen, I don't foresee him going forward with this lawsuit. By the way, I don't think that's going to happen. I really don't think that's going to happen. And I'm gonna be honest with you. If I was EJ, I would take the videos down where EJ called him a pedophile and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you can't do that unless somebody,
Yeah, but outside of that, I wouldn't take my videos down. Everybody else is getting paid off of their videos. I wouldn't dare. And then you guys know that Daryl, that Lovy has like all these different channels that started after he did that sit down interview. They took his sit down interview and they have been blasting that all over social media. Like they gonna cut it up into pieces. So
monetizing it.
Yeah, he's got a whole machine behind him. And I didn't really notice that to the other day. There's a lot of people that are, taking that interview, and that's really not fair to EJ. If you guys, if you ask me, because I think everybody's looking at EJ like he's just some scrawny, high schooler who, has bad attitude. And EJ is supposed to be the man to God because he dressed nice and got a watch.
The reason being is because Lovy is the money man. He's not.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah,
people tend to gravitate. You could be wrong as two left shoes, but if you got money, you flamboyant, you come up with a bunch of thus saith the Lord, thee, thou, whatever, and you got on a tailor-made suit and a fancy watch and jewelry, and you're living in the big house on the hill, you're driving the car, and you could be just as corrupt can be, but people are going to gravitate towards you because you're flashy. Whereas this guy, he's out here in this regular old street clothes. He could be telling the truth all day and twice on Sunday, but nobody's going to be checking for him because he's not the big guy. He's not the big show. And but I just have a problem with all of them. All of them got names like you got a Passion Java. That sounds like a drink you get at Starbucks. Or that sounds like a porn star name, Passion Java. Lovy.
Right.
Lovy. Like these are all stripper names to me.
Well,
coming to the stage,
but they consider Passion Java. I think he's supposed to be like the father, because I think he's supposed to be like the
Deepa
older
daddy.
one.
Ain't that what
Yeah. Deepa Papa.
Deepa Papa. No, I ain't no way in the world I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, that's some crazy stuff right there. But I think Java's supposed to be that one. But they got levels to these guys. They got a hierarchical structure over there. Somebody said we've done away with choirs too, but a worship and praise segment. But it's really not worship. And whatever happened to that good old Hammond organ and anointed minstrel on that Hammond church, right? But they don't do that no more.
No, you don't. You very seldom see choirs now. Everybody got praise team.
Yeah. All right, Imani, I see you.
A bunch of club lights and a praise and worship team.
And that's the other thing, Daryl. All their braids are fake, right?
Oh God, why'd you tell me that?
No, everybody's braids are fake. Nobody's braids are real.
I'm gonna tell you. I see. I'm gonna make me some money. I'm gonna get mine glued on. Y'all gonna see me in about a month or so. I'm gonna have some braids down here on my shoulder.
All you need to do is get an accent. You got to have an accent, though, brother.
Oh, I can practice that. I'll get with one of my acting coaches so I can have that British accent. Oh man, yeah. I have them going crazy, boy.
Yeah, they're
flowing like rain around here.
That's what they need. I ain't gonna lie, because that's the way things be going. I ain't gonna tell you no lie.
Oh, for real. Tracy, you know I do it too. Tracy know me. Tracy known me for years. Tracy know I'll bust up in here with some of them braids down here. Them cash outs be coming like rain around here.
Well, that's a good idea, Daryl. We could do a whole Manili.
Yeah. Ball. We go from ball and then for the people that don't know, we say, well, God just touched our scalps and our hair grew back. And before they realized we lying, we even picked up a couple.
You know what, Daryl? I got an idea. You know how my brain works. I got an idea. Oh Lord. Oh no, I got an idea. Oh, stick around, ladies and gentlemen. Stick around.
Two bald-headed brothers gonna grow hair. Live on the air. We're gonna do it. You're gonna come back in 7 days.
I got an
We're gonna be like
idea.
Lazarus. Our scouts gonna come back in 3-4 days.
Yeah, that'll be funny. Now, don't think it wrong. Listen, we done had some ideas over here.
Yeah, come forth.
Oh Lord, that's funny, Daryl. I got an idea, Daryl. Oh, that's gonna be alive for the ages too when we do it. Oh man,
We
that's
go to Party City, get us some of them good weed.
oh yeah, that's gonna be good. I ain't gonna tell y'all too much. We just gonna come up here and we're gonna be like, bam, and boy, that night gonna be good, Daryl.
Get us some yaki.
And maybe I won't need 7 more people to send me $10 that night. Maybe somebody just will go on and do it. But I appreciate y'all who have sent some support. We are up to $30. I still need you all. Where are we at? Let me just tell you. I need y'all to make sure y'all complete the process tonight. Mad Church Disease family, please, because I still need, what do I need? I need 7 of you all, and then we will meet our budget. So no games here, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. I still need 7.
We ain't playing around here. Me and Marcellus, y'all laughing, but hey, we're gonna bust up in here.
Yeah, well, Dog Cigar Mafia, that's what I'm talking about. Why not?
We're gonna bust up in here. We're gonna do that.
Girl, you know it's true. Oh, I'm gonna practice too. Ooh, I need you. Oh, please. You think I'm playing? Oh, we're gonna have a good fun that night. You just wait. They better turn on their notifications. That's all I know.
We're gonna do that.
That's gonna be fun. Oh my goodness.
Gonna do that.
Oh, Daryl, that's gonna be good. Man, I like that idea.
We do that. We'll break the internet, bro.
Oh, yes. Look, and you know what? Since they already done put me out on the internet with makeup on and braids, they don't think I know they done did it. I know what you did over there with your little raggedy channel. And look, I don't even care. It don't even bother me. We'll
break the internet that night. We both bust up here, go from ball to a head full of hair down our shoulders.
Look, and we're gonna have to practice our rock since we sitting down. We're gonna have to get in we gotta synchronize it, we gotta synchronize that rock. That rock got to synchronize, and then we'll be like, man, that's gonna be classic. That's gonna be classic. And then maybe one night I could try like eating some Campbell's soup and I can't swallow it and it just fly out my mouth like another podcaster, that overzealous podcaster.
And I'll do this.
Well, hello.
I need a cash out.
Oh, this is so funny. Wait a minute.
Somebody, we can troll big time.
Yes, aren't we? This is cute. I love this. This is so cute. Hello. Go ahead and say something.
They want that 15 seconds fame. Let's give it to them.
Yeah. Hello.
We know who that is.
Oh, yeah. We don't care whatsoever. Anyway.
Workers' comp department. So, are you still living in that 12-bedroom rooming house that shares the bathroom down the hall? Are you still living across the street from that police department?
Anyway,
are you still not taking us up on the stand up online challenge?
Yeah. Anyway, and as a matter of fact,
when drag shows,
when you all see that, y'all could just delete it. Just delete it, because I'm not wasting my time with stuff like that. Not at all. Not at all. I'm not wasting my time with that. But that was so cute, though. That was really cute. I like that. That was pretty cute.
That was funny.
That was funny.
See how easy we don't get mad about stuff, because when you lie on us, it just we turn it around and make a joke out of it.
First of all, you cannot bother me with something when you don't know what you're talking about
at all.
So you literally can't bother me whatsoever.
And you boost our algorithm, you idiot. Because you came over here and you're going to make our algorithm go up. Thank you, though, because you're making us money.
Moni said they joined 7 minutes ago. They trying so hard, it's ridiculous. I know. They hate it.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I get, listen, I see it, Lynn. I've already seen it, but I just it's good. It's good. I'm good. I ain't mad or nothing. I just think it's
we're the only 2 people I can think of that have ever been made fun of on YouTube for actually having jobs. They make fun of us because we work.
Yeah. I know. That's kind of strange. That's
right
creepy. There is really strange.
That's cringeworthy, creepy. You make fun of somebody for having a job and having insurance.
Where's the other person? I'm waiting for her. Oh, they still out. I thought I would. Y'all would tell me in enough time so I can prepare. Okay, never mind. Sorry, we didn't know you
No,
weren't going to be ready.
come on, man. We still here.
No, he's out and about, so that ain't gonna happen.
Thank you
Uh,
for the cash apps.
and
Thank
somebody
you.
said, and plus Daryl and Marcellus has. Oh Lord, y'all are so bad.
We
y'all,
do.
y'all
We
are
do. Now, in all fairness, Sweet Pea, there was a time though when I was head and shoulders. I mean, I was like this here.
that is so funny. That is so funny. I ain't gonna say nothing
And we
else.
out here just laughing, having a good time. Ain't nobody mad. Ain't nobody mad but the devil.
Yeah,
So
don't be jealous. Just work hard, pray to God, ask him to bless you, become a better person, and he'll help you. He'll help you. You know what I'm saying? I'm so over that kind of stuff. But the Miller Vanilli thing, that definitely is something that might transpire because I like that idea.
man,
And
I like to consider
boy,
stuff.
I'm gonna be lit that night. Oh, I'm gonna be lit that night. I'm gonna have so much fun
Man,
with that one.
that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun because
Yeah.
it's gonna be real fun. You know why? Because I can't dance.
And do I have to really go to Party City to get a wig? That's the only place that we get this from.
I mean, we gotta, Party City or either one of the little corner, Korean hair markets.
Okay,
But I
I
don't
gotta
want
go
to spend my
looking.
money.
I gotta go looking. I gotta go looking now because that's gonna be funny. And you know what we gonna do? We just gonna have a good time that night. I ain't lying. I'm gonna crack up laughing.
Yeah, just dancing and I'm gonna get Nurse D to show me how to do that dance though.
Speaking of battles, I heard that the court people over there at uh at the Word Network in the
Yes,
paperwork,
yes.
they had to admit that someone, George Bloomer, I heard, allegedly admitted to beating Jimmy Battles and Michael Tripp. If y'all remember the story that
Mhm.
we had told and covered on this
In
story.
writing,
So
on a deposition, he
so
admitted it.
right. So they're saying that he has admitted it in a deposition. So and I'm gonna work on getting that paperwork. And we need to
Yeah,
we need to bring Jimmy back up too, because we ain't seen Jimmy in a minute.
yeah, we
Uh,
need to do that
yeah,
because
we need to get Jimmy back up
when
here.
that got across my desk that he admitted what he did with the belt, but he fell short. He wouldn't admit the other part. But
I ain't borrowing nobody's wig. I'm telling you that right now, because some
man,
people.
made my scalp start itching. I'd be on fire
Mm-mm,
up in here. I had to put some
mm-mm,
Lysol on my scalp. No,
mm-mm,
it's
mm-mm.
got to be. I'm gonna be the one pull the tag off that wig.
Yeah, and yeah, no, that ain't happening. That is not happening. Mm-mm. And y'all get ready because Monday night, just so y'all know, Monday night is going to be a members only night for me. I will not be going live tomorrow at all. I'll be going live in the private chat. So you're going to need a membership for that. And then we'll be talking about some stuff tomorrow. And maybe we'll talk about the Amazon compensation department. Or
Right.
what was that? What was that? What did they say? The Amazon what?
And workman's compensation.
Workers comp.
Londa, I'm sorry. You weren't. What happened a while back? I did an interview with a man by the name of Jimmy Battles. George Bloomer was accused of essaying a young man by the name of Michael Tripp and physically assaulting two young men. But he denied it for years and years and years. I had to be very guarded about how I say it, but I interviewed him for 3 hours, and Jimmy Battles told his story, what happened to him when he was a teenager in Florida growing up. George Bloomer came down for a revival. He did some inappropriate things. They all run in circles together. And he denied it. Well, fast forward, the Word Net, was it not the Word Network? Is it the Word Network?
Yeah, the Word Network.
The Word Network and him got in some litigation. So they got their hands on the interview that I did with Jimmy about him. And they contacted me, they contacted Jimmy and issued some statements. And long story short, he ended up during the deposition admitting part of what he did to them.
Right.
And it's actually court document now. He admitted doing some things. Not to Jimmy, but to the other young man. And that young man was so traumatized by what happened, he ended up committing suicide after the fact.
Yeah, and yeah, that's the key to that. He committed suicide
Because of what George Bloomer did to him. And I saw him on YouTube today preaching. I said, are you finally going to admit what you did? and of course they blocked my comment.
Oh, of course
So,
they gonna block
yeah,
you.
but every chance I see that son of a gun,
You went over there to be a troll.
oh yeah, I trolled the shit. No, I wasn't trolling. I actually had my account up. I said, are you this 2025? Are you finally going to do what admit what you did? You know, and of course his people heard him, took that out, but I screenshot it. And every time he preaches, you gonna know the name Michael Tripp and Jimmy Battles, because that's gonna follow you the rest of your life.
Absolutely. Well, Father Arnold John, thank you so much for joining the membership. We appreciate that. Thank you. Well, Daryl, here's the thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have given up the notion of thinking that any of these idiots will admit to the stuff that they've done in the past. It's just not going to happen. They're just never going to admit it. And I've given up that notion of thinking that these people will become decent people. That's why I was sitting around having 3 beers yesterday. I literally I had more than 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I had like 4 or 5. So I had like 4 or 5 beers yesterday. Man, I was all
by yourself.
Listen to me, dude. I was in my head yesterday. I couldn't get out of my head.
Be careful though. Well, I have to be careful and offer counsel to you because you've been hanging around me. They'll say I was the cause of you turning to this lifestyle.
No, I drank before I knew you.
I always get blamed for stuff. You know, you wasn't acting like that until you was around that damn vlog.
Oh, here we go.
You know that's gonna come now.
Okay, well, save it. Save it for your midnight trolling that y'all do. Wow. Don't come over here with that crap with me because I don't play that game. That's just the bottom line. I was drinking before I ever knew Daryl. I didn't start drinking until I was 25, though. Just so you know, I took my first drink when I was 25 years old.
For real?
Yeah, that is correct.
By that time I'd been married for 2
I didn't. Well, I'm a churchy dude, Daryl. You know, we weren't doing none of that stuff. I took my first drink when I was 25. Well, you got to keep in mind.
You didn't even drink the communion wine. Oh, y'all had grape juice.
We have grape juice, but I didn't go to the movies or anything until I was like 18. Daryl, I was a grown man going to the movies.
Y'all couldn't even go see G-rated movies.
No, we didn't go to the movies. I told you that we didn't go to no.
Y'all didn't even watch TVs, huh?
I did get a TV when I was in the 5th grade, but I didn't tell the people at the church that I had no TV.
Y'all wasn't supposed to be watching TV.
No, we didn't do TV like that. No.
How you watch the news? Oh, wait a minute. Religious programming comes on TV. Y'all, so if you couldn't watch TV, you couldn't even watch that.
I'm trying to tell you, Daryl, I did not start watching TV. Well, I had my own TV when I was in the 5th grade, but my mother, we had a black and white TV with the, aluminum foil on the antennas and stuff.
I know all about that.
So whatever my mother watched is what I watched. I didn't have no TV. And then once I did get it,
no nothing.
Yeah, and then once I did, yes, I am late on everything. I'm gonna go ahead and admit that. But yeah. But
mercy,
whole nother deal right there. Yes,
let's stretch our hands to him right now, Lord, because Satan have lied to you. Well, now that's funny. Now that guy Satan,
we'll share that with them maybe on the next episode.
That's what y'all want to laugh. Satan done lied to you.
Now, why Nurse D gonna do me like that? Nurse D, why you gonna do me like that? Why you gonna do me like that? I wasn't really late on everything, just so you know. I wasn't really late on most everything. I was late, but not on everything.
They went to the beach. They wore blue jeans.
Oh, that wasn't me. That was them apostolics, and you got some of them probably up in the chat right now. Some of them probably got a skirt on now that go all the way down to their ankles. Yeah, no, that was not me.
With the ruffles on them.
But I actually, fitness is everything. I've been thinking about maybe getting me a pipe, not with tobacco, but get that other stuff that sort of,
the hookah.
But it like gives the whole room a nice smell. You can smoke on it, but it gives the room. It's like almost like an air freshener. They put it in the little pipe thing, and you just smoke it. But I need the old man pipe so I can get me a smoking jacket. I want to get me a smoking jacket. Because y'all know I'm an old soul. I want to get me a smoking jacket so I can sit up on the internet, and look like Rocky Balboa in a robe every time I go live. I'm gonna get
blamed for all of it because I was a bad influence. They're gonna blame me, right? Y'all do know if he do anything with alcohol, tobacco, women, anything like that, I'm gonna get blamed for it.
Some of that went right over y'all head. Some of y'all gonna catch that tomorrow. What I just said.
I know what you just said. No, Miss B. If he smoke incense, he gonna die right there on the
Oh
line.
no. I ain't doing that. I'm definitely not doing that. Oh God, that is funny. That
But I'm
is
gonna get blamed
funny.
for it. So I'm not his daddy. I'm not his flesh and blood. Anything he do is because he wants to do. I ain't holding no gun to his head, but y'all gonna still blame me for it anyway. But that's
Well,
all.
I mean, we're all adults. I mean, and
No,
people,
but you watch what I tell you now, because every time something happen, they always come to you after the show and email and text you. You weren't acting like that until you got over there with him.
Well, I'm
He's a
glad you said that fitness
example.
is everything because he is older than me. So you're right. That's the older brother. I'm the younger brother. Amen. Praise God.
Yeah, I'll be 56 this year. Yeah.
So I think Daryl has me by what, 6 years? I think you got me by 6 years.
Yeah, because your birthday's in August, right? Mine's
That
in June.
is correct.
Mine's in June. We were summer babies.
Yes, indeed. And we're both from North Carolina, believe that or not.
That's right. This is the tripped out part. This is the tripped out part about it. We from North Carolina, then met Vincent. Vincent and I are so much alike, it's pathetic. We're both the youngest of 3 children. Both our fathers were in the military. Both his parents are from my hometown where I was born. It just goes on and on and on, just like that. And I laugh because yesterday, Marcellus, he had on some pajamas.
I'm sorry. I just read one of the comments that the moderators deleted.
What happened?
Somebody came in my chat with the name Duane Youngblood.
It might be the real one.
It could be, but he wouldn't be so stupid to say something like that to me. But that is funny.
What did it say? I missed it.
Would you want some pipe, bro? That's what it says.
Oh, I saw that. I saw
didn't even see it.
but I didn't pay attention to the name.
That is funny as hell.
No, we want some ankle monitor, bro.
Oh God. Oh
you
my
need
God.
an ankle and a neck monitor.
That is so funny. I'm sorry, y'all. And I know moderators, I normally don't do that, but I had to. That just tickled me.
You need
that was funny.
They need to padlock your door so you can't come outside to even check your mail. Just stay inside. Stay inside until the trial starts.
That is funny. Wow, I can't believe it's 7:00 now. Holy cow.
Oh wow. It's
on my time. Yeah, your time.
Blowing here, the wind is blowing, so we got 40-mile-an-hour winds tonight. Oh
yeah, y'all doing too much. That's why I don't live over there.
I'd rather deal with the snow than an earthquake any day, and those wildfires and the earthquakes you have. Y'all can keep that.
Yeah,
y'all keep that.
You know what? Here's the funny thing. I didn't get all of these trolls until I started doing these vertical darn videos. And then all of a sudden I start doing these, but I'm gonna fix that problem, you guys. I promise you.
Going in the settings like I do, you gotta be subscribed.
No, I already did that. I already did it. So
and they still coming?
They still coming because they want my attention.
No, but here's the tripped out part. If you set your settings, say, well, they gotta be subscribed to you for 3-5 days, whatever. They still, when they come in here, call themselves trolling and messing with us, they still boosting our algorithm and putting money in our pocket. And these idiots don't get that.
Yeah, I know.
The quickest way to deal with us is not to even speak to us because that hurts us financially when you ignore us. But when you take the time to subscribe to us and then come in and comment, you've given us money. Do you not realize that? When you come in, subscribe to our channel, sit the 5 days or whatever time we set, and then you comment, you've put money in our pocket 2 times.
Oh, that's so funny.
Thank you for your support.
Oh, Lord, these people are so funny.
I mean, what is going on with you? Did y'all not pay attention in school?
But you know what it is, though, Daryl? Whoever these people are who want to defend Duane Youngblood, they're just...
Hold on. Don't delete.
I saw it.
Now I'll take your mama to pound. How about that? How about that? Now that was funny. I'll take your man.
That is funny. It is funny.
I'll take your wife to pound town because you ain't doing nothing with her.
Listen here. What's so funny about this, Daryl, is they think that they're saying something to get us off kilter, but we just take it. This shit is hilarious. Like
it's comedy, man.
It's hilarious.
How can they think they're making us mad? It's funny. We have been dealing with nonsense for 5 years. There is nothing you can say that we haven't seen already. It is hilarious what y'all doing.
Oh Lord, listen here. I think it's funny, but I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna reiterate this. I'm not on anybody's side. I'm just taking the case as I see it. And now that I'm looking at this from a broader view, you criminals is dumb as hell. You criminals
Super
is
dumb.
you
Super
criminals is
dumb.
dumb as
Your
hell.
family tree goes straight up like a utility pole. Ain't no branches nowhere. You are the product of sister fuckers. That means your daddy had sex with his own sister and produced you.
It's insanity. Like you sitting up in jail with your co-conspirator conspiring to get out of jail to make salacious claims, and then you're going to use all your relatives so nobody outside your family can corroborate this story. This is only people you got. That's all you got, Cleophas. That's all you got, Cleophas. Y'all stupid. This ain't going nowhere.
That's going to put your dumb ass back in jail.
I can't wait to TDJ. The judge going to definitely let this go forward. There's no way I see the judge throwing this out.
Damn, Moni, that's a good one. That is a good one.
Yeah, just going.
It just runs in a circle with a boat. It's no beginning, no ending. Just infinity, a circle, and it ain't the circle of life. Damn it!
Damn it! That's a damn shame. Damn.
I mean, these jokers is comedy. These jokers is comedy. We've been trolled, and they have made our show. We didn't even really get to talk about the vampire preacher having service in the dark.
Yeah, well,
we just cracking jokes.
Yeah, just a little bit. But Lovy was in the dark, y'all, in the beginning. He turned the light. Yeah, they turned the lights on when he came up. But I also put something in the chat for you and the moderators to take a look at. Do you all know how you get to his miracle service? He has a miracle service, but you have to RSVP for the miracle service. And then he has like rules and regulations for you to come to get a miracle.
kind of like Jordan, and that is the word of the Lord. The $1,000 line, the $5,000 line, the $10,000 line.
Yeah, he got rules. Yeah, Lovy got rules. You can't. You know how normally when you go to church service, you push somebody in a wheelchair. Oh no, some kind of way Lovy didn't want you to get there without the assistance of anyone else, because you can't have somebody with you at the miracle service. You got to come by yourself. Read it. It's on his website. I kid you not. I swear. I looked at it today.
Oh, Lord.
Because I'm looking at Lovy's behind now, and he is in LA, you guys. He's calling it LA, but he's in Simi Valley, which is a
where OJ Simpson trial was. No. LA riot trial was.
No. Well, was it in Simi?
Yeah, that's what Simi Valley. Them cops that beat Rodney King, they trial was in Simi Valley.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a suburb of Los Angeles, not actually LA. They might be still considered LA County or whatever, but that's a little bit
north of LA.
I want to say you're going towards. You gotta veer off. It's how would I say that? That's northeast or northwest, because I'm east, so his would be northwest. So you gotta go.
Going back toward the water this way.
Yeah, it's going, because you got to curve around to go the other way. Yeah, but I know exactly where it's at. Okay, guys, well, don't be surprised if you see me reporting live from Lovy Elias's church outside. I might have to have a bodyguard with me. But I'm gonna go out and talk to the people. Why not? Just ask them some. Why not? Just ask them some questions.
And that's in Simi Valley, so that's a good little ride.
Oh yeah, it is. Shoot, well, it's over and out. Well, that's gonna be an hour. Well, it's about 2-hour drive for me though.
A round trip, 2 hours?
No, that means it's gonna take me almost 2 hours to get to Simi Valley.
What?
Yeah, because of the traffic. Oh, I gotta drive to LA. LA is gonna take me at least an hour, and then I gotta go from LA to Simi Valley.
And since you're over there, you might well stop down there on 79th and whatever.
Over there in that area, yeah, right.
And push that wheelchair out.
No, I am not going there with you, sir. I am not going
there. Frozen oranges in a bag and beat that joker thighs until he cry. And push that wheelchair out in the middle of the street.
God bless all of these content creators. May the Lord keep them. That's all. That is my prayer. That's the only thing I can say. God bless them. God bless them.
Ever since you told me about them oranges, frozen oranges, I've been thinking about it. I think that's a good way to work somebody over and don't leave a mark. Just boop.
Uh-huh. Batteries and frozen oranges. That'll solve the trick for you. I swear. You put some batteries in a sock, or you put some frozen oranges, or 2 frozen oranges in a sock. Oh man, you going to work. You're going to work. And then they're gonna be like, well, what did he beat you with? A sock? What was in the sock? I don't know. I think it might have been. I smelled very citrusy when he finished whooping my ass.
Fresh squeezed OJ.
Yeah, I felt really citrusy. Son of a gun. Oh Lord. Well, we've been on here for 2 hours and 14 minutes. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Thank y'all. For those of you that supported tonight, we got up to $40. We still about what, $60 off. But I need at least 6 of y'all. St. James is hilarious. I need y'all to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to either one of our channels, make sure y'all subscribe to the Cigar Vlogger, subscribe to Mad Church Disease. What else was I about to tell y'all? If I do go live, it's gonna be late on Monday night, trust me. So either way, it's gonna be late.
Yeah, buddy, because we shoot, man, it's just a lot of crazy stuff going on at the start of the year.
Yeah.
All while eggs is almost $10 a carton.
Yeah, they're $8-9.
How much eggs over there where you are?
About $8-9. They're $8-9.
Yeah, they're about 5 or 6 here. That's ridiculous. Because I remember when you could get a carton of eggs for under $1.50.
Yeah. Not anymore. I'm going to go visit one of my sister. I'm getting my sister prepared for another move and transition. Y'all be praying for my sister because she's got caught up in this Donald Trump federal worker crap. So that's all I can say on that.
It's rough. A lot of people are losing their jobs.
Yeah. This has real consequences. People don't realize that.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Marcellus, and I don't want it to come off the wrong way. Somebody in his camp that gonna feel that he betrayed them, and they're gonna take a shot at him, and they ain't gonna miss this time.
Yeah, well, I don't feel sorry for him. That's all I can say. I ain't
got nothing to do with it. I'm over here in my house,
and I'm not wasting no prayers.
No thoughts and prayers.
I ain't wasting no prayers. I got to pray for myself. But I really see what they're doing now. They're just going after the infrastructure of African Americans. Anything that helps us financially and helps us, they're trying to attack. Like even HBCUs. Oh, what's wrong with me today? They're even attacking those. So I'm just trying to tell you guys, it's crazy. It is crazy. They don't want you to be educated. They only want you to be educated
or have job skills of any kind. But here's the thing: we know how to survive in tough times. They don't. That's why it's going to hurt them a lot worse. The things that they're trying to put in place to think that they're hurting us, not going to hurt us. We know how to adapt. We know how to survive. Shoot, every black person in here, your mama and your grandmama knew how to take a chicken on a Sunday and have it be Sunday dinner. The leftovers would last darn near to Wednesday, and she know how to take that chicken and scratch it. White people don't know how to do that. We know how to survive off chicken and oatmeal and grits and rice.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We know how to make get-by meals and still be full.
I still eat grits. I still eat cream of wheat. I still eat all of that stuff.
I eat grits every day. Wouldn't faze me not one bit.
Yeah, I love it. And I'm one of those people where I throw my eggs into my grits and mix it up and eat it. I don't even separate my stuff. I put it all in the same bowl.
I mix it all into one bowl. Man,
yeah.
I know how to get by now.
Yeah.
And see, y'all laugh at me. I eat a Vienna sausage, pardon me. I ain't saying I like fried bologna sandwich, grilled cheese. I know how to get by. I know how to make it.
Oh, and you know what? Some restaurants, if you go get like a sandwich, they'll give you a free grilled cheese sandwich if you have children. So you could just get, like, if you want to take a sandwich home, or if you like a grilled cheese sandwich, you can heat up on your little pan later. You could get take your little grilled cheese sandwich to go home. Because my roommates was like, the other day I shared with them, I was like, oh yeah, this place gives grilled cheese for free. They were like, what?
Shoot, I've been over there loading up. Y'all like, they're eating a lot of cheese. Yep.
Yeah, well,
I know how to survive, man. I can fried bologna, grilled cheese, Shoot, push come to shove. I got a fishing pole out there in my garage. I know how to fish and hunt. I grew up in the country.
What's chicken a la king? You know what chicken a la king
I
is?
have no idea. If
All
it's
right,
down there,
Jai, you're gonna have to explain what chicken a la king is.
I
Lord
had to Google
Jesus.
that. I don't know no a la king, a la queen, or nothing else. No,
Yeah, now
a la
that one you got to tell me about.
But you know, Marcellus may have a hard time because he eats goat cheese and sun-dried tomatoes.
I knew it was coming.
So, and he drinks wine from Spain. So he
I
might catch a
knew
little
it was
hit.
coming. Well,
But
yeah, I like my goat
and
cheese.
arugula.
I love my arugula and sun-dried tomatoes. Yes, I do. This is one of the ways that, it helps me so people can see that I have a neck when I come online. You understand what I'm saying? This is what keeps me. You understand what I'm saying? This is what, you can see I have a neck. I mean, I'm just out head and shoulders. I just don't show up.
I just picture that shit in my head. Stop.
Shut up, Daryl.
With the wig on top. You missed the wig and the lipstick.
Oh God, these people are something else. I can't believe they spend so much time arguing and fussing with us.
Okay.
But I'm done with you, Daryl.
You
ain't about to get me in trouble.
I know I'm wrong for this, but this was funny.
Oh Lord, I don't know what you're about to do, but don't blame me. Whatever he's about to do, don't blame me. Can I get at least 2 more of you to send $10, please? Thank you.
It is.
Now that's a shame right there. Now that's a real shame. Fitness is everything. It could have been just a little bit. I'm every now and then I catch I throw out a little stray bullet every now and then because it ain't like people ain't been shooting at me for months and months.
Cowardly line. Oh, Nurse D, that's a man. Nurse D, that's a man.
That's William. That's William McCrae, actually, ladies and gentlemen. When he was actually auditioning on Broadway for The Cowardly Lion, and so
lion.
That was the wig he wore for his audition. Y'all knock it off. Somebody say it was the Lion King, Daryl. Sulawe bin goo, huma shi ma she. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. I'm gonna be good. I'm trying to be good. That's why I like doing these crazy lives because we cut up. Oh my God.
We're the king of the borders.
I ain't lying, but he do look like he was auditioning for the Lion King. I ain't gonna even lie. That's a good one too. Daryl, you ain't no good. You gonna get me in trouble. And he gonna be online telling me, I don't know who that boy was that was talking about me. That's what he gonna do. And I don't know these people. They're all black and poor. Y'all know that's what he said. After people done helped him get home to his family. Y'all know I saw a video this past week where he was arguing at the people talking about they was poor and black and didn't have no money. I couldn't believe it. I was devastated when I saw that. I said, okay. And that's what made me scroll on. I say, I'm not paying him no more attention. Because, we give life to some of these people. Some of these people we need to starve to death. We really do. I'm not giving no more life to that. But that was hilarious. I'm just saying.
Damn. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
But I mean, if you light skinned and ugly,
that's just a waste.
But how you gonna be talking about somebody's black, but you light skinned and ugly? So what difference does it make? So what? Somebody else is black, you light skinned and ugly. What difference does it make? And then why you gonna listen? Y'all don't get me started on this. I saw another video this morning. Why would you go to church wearing the same makeup that you had from 4 or 5 days ago when you had a professional to make your face up?
Because you slept like this.
You didn't even take the makeup off your face, and you
slept
showed
like
up
this
to
so you can
church
keep it
with that makeup on. Shame on you. And that's all I'm gonna say on that. And I know your skin. That's why your skin gets messed up and gets all of that stuff, and don't be looking right because you can't wear makeup like that for 4 and 5 days straight. I'm just saying, you can't do that. You're gonna be sick.
That pancake 38 is a beast.
You're gonna be sick. If you're not already sick,
Oh, whoop.
because Tasha K says all these people got houses in Virginia.
And ain't nobody sued her not one time.
Well, CR, I don't think everybody that's light skinned is ugly, so don't get me started on that. So I don't think everybody that's light skinned and ugly. No, I don't. I don't believe like that. I don't. I don't put that kind of. That's
Yes,
not
get
me.
ready. That's
Yeah,
right.
that
Yes,
ain't
get
me. No, and first of all, I love my people too much to be talking about that. Whether you're light skinned, dark skinned, that whole light skin, dark skin thing that some people got, that's for y'all. That ain't for me. That's not my
ready.
grade. That's not my grade in life. I'm sorry if that seems arrogant. I'm sorry, but I'm not that low. That's for low people. I know, but I'm listen. I don't even want to go there with William. Listen. God bless William. God bless William. God bless William and his hats and his 6 girdles that are underneath his man titties. God bless him. That's the only thing I could say. What you want me to say? I don't have nothing else to say.
Oh, he breathes so hard, fitting that because Marcel just answered. He wears multiple girdles.
Yeah, he said it. That's what William said. I'm not saying anything new there. I ain't taking no shot at William. William say he wears 6 girdles and he damn near pisses on himself every Sunday when he go to church. That's what he said. Could you imagine going into the bathroom stall and having to see some dude unravel himself? Dude, he would have to unravel himself.
Oh,
That's too much.
oh shit.
You
Oh.
looking at some man in the bathroom acting like a fruit roll up. I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to see that shit. Not me personally. I don't want to see it. But that's the end of that. I don't want to see that. Mm-mm. God bless him. That's all I can say. God bless him. I want him to do well. I just want him to do well. That's all.
Well, this ain't going well.
Fitness is everything. Somebody that don't want to go and do a single sit up and don't want to do a single push up. That's who the kind of person that will wear a girdle, a grown man that will wear a girdle. And then where do you buy a girdle for a dude? Like where will we go, Daryl, to buy a girdle? Amazon?
Mm-hmm. And
Oh my
before
God.
Sears went to being online only, Sears, you can still buy stuff from Sears online.
Lord have mercy. Listen here, Daryl. For real, for real. So serious talk. Serious talk.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever kind of girdle you getting from Amazon was made in China, which is probably mean it was made for a smaller size person. And you're
Right.
gonna get that over here in America and damn near
So
suffocate yourself to death.
You gotta go 2 sizes up. If it say large over there, you need a double X or 3X.
Nope. Nope. Not at all. God bless y'all. That's all I got tonight.
That's all I got. Because between the trolls and me having to show somebody I know how to find them within 5 minutes, and it's been an entertaining evening. And a vampire preacher and people lying, inmates giving affidavits.
That's crazy. Well,
we got to dig into that.
I'm gonna put my timeline together. Y'all could best believe on that.
Yeah,
because some
your
right.
timeline gonna be. You're gonna have to have like they did when they were busting the mobsters. You have to have the head of the mob up top and then the little arrows going down all the way down to the street level soldier. Because you can't do a regular line across like this here. That line will be going up and down like a heart monitor.
Well, we got to figure out when Munoz went into jail. We got to figure out when Youngblood went into jail. Because keep in mind, Richard went to jail at some point for child support. So we just got to connect the dots, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we got to do.
We need to start all the way back at 2008 and come all the way up. So we got a 17-year timeline right there.
Yeah, some of these people is lying. Okay, I'm gonna get into War Room, but shout out to all of you that have supported the channel on tonight. If you are watching the replay of this live tonight, I want to let you know I did get one other person to give us another $10, so we made it up to $40. So we didn't meet our budget tonight. So I do need for you guys, if you're watching the replay, feel free to support the budget. I thank God for all of you for that. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. At this point, we got I might have a little bit more likes because I can't see on the other side. Please hit the like for Daryl Moore. Please make sure if you're subscribing to the channel, make sure you subscribe to this Daryl Moore channel. Please also make sure that you send some support to the Cigar Vlogger. The information, the Cash App information is on your screen. And that will help us stay we're within our budget and make sure that we're meeting all of our obligations. All right. Thank y'all so very much. I appreciate y'all. And we are out of here. Good night, everybody. And I'll see y'all late tomorrow night.
Good night, y'all. Good night. Good night.